right? But it doesn't mean, okay, now like, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe because I can't believe you didn't agree with me.
Yeah.
Now you sound weird.
Yeah. You're getting all emotional. All 10.
I've always liked this album. Actually, it's my favorite. My son's favorite album.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to buy the
I
company.
want 33%.
10. Give me it.
How much for 50?
Right,
Yeah, so you could touch a railing and, you know, catch a germ. And then you're like, yo, we love hip hop.
Or just like,
I gotta talk to these Kendrick fans for a quick second. Can I?
Whoa, wait.
Can I have you guys' attention for just a second?
Oh no.
Trouble.
OVO chinelas?
These are the worst, and the shorts too. I got the shorts to match.
OVO chanclas?
Bro, these are the worst fucking slides I've ever had in my life.
They feel uncomfortable.
Oh.
Right where the toes peak, it like cuts my knuckle.
So you're saying these are the worst slippers you've ever had in your life?
I hope we're recording. I hope
It is on, man.
I
hope we are recording.
No, I'll stand on my business.
Yeah, stand on the
Yo,
business.
Drake, make your slides better. Like these are nice slides. I'm not gonna lie. These are. Yo, listen. This.
No, don't cut it.
Don't
cut it. Don't cut it.
No,
Do not cut it.
Let me explain.
Customer is always right.
Let me explain.
The customer is
Why are
always
they
right.
the worst? Why are they the worst?
These are hands down. I'm not a flashy guy. I don't wear a lot of expensive stuff, but these are hands down one of the most expensive things I have in terms of like from a famous person, right?
Yeah.
But these slides are like made out of some type of rubber that it's
Cheap.
not cheap. It's
Uncomfortable?
yeah, it's stiff. It's stiff.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
It
like,
doesn't sink
these
in
are-
like a cushion.
These are heavy
Shots
slides on purpose, probably, you know, for the quality of the material, and like it's durable. But like me, I don't know, man. It's hurting my feet still.
Oh shit.
It's hurting my feet still.
Oh,
no.
But hey, I have I have the whole gear.
You have the whole
I got the
outfit.
shorts on. I got the slides on.
Support.
You know?
Do you have this cologne yet?
Cologne.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this cologne next week.
All right, I'm slapping that on.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it here. We're all gonna have a little spritz of it.
Mhm.
See how it smells. See if we can get the ladies.
Wow.
Yeah,
We're super perpetuating that whole Drake,
I don't-
what do they call it? Fanboys and wow.
Some people do think this is the Drake glazing channel.
Oh no.
Like, and it's
called
not.
the Drake Network.
We love Drake pop.
Network. We love Drake Network. Yo, listen.
No, but the comments, quick fast before we get into this, man.
Yeah.
I gotta talk to these Kendrick fans for a quick second. Can I
Whoa, wait.
can I have you guys' attention for just a second?
Oh no.
Trouble.
You have to relax on the pause-worthy comments that you guys put in these
Ooh,
comments.
that's real. You guys are sodomites.
Like, bro, like I understand your love for Kendrick Lamar. It's fine. I like his music too. But I'm not gonna get in a man's comments and be like, bro, take your dick out your mouth, bro. Like, whoa, hey, calm down. It's not that serious.
How does it even get that far? How does it even get that far?
Very AOs. A lot of the comments that I see from like this average, not Kendrick fans, Kendrick stans, paragraphs. How could you? Kendrick never lied about anything in his life. You know, from the time he was 4 years old and he was on the playground, he was always honest, even in the sandbox. Like, do you guys know Kendrick, man?
Yeah, you guys grew up with him. What, you shook his dick for him when he was in the washroom? Huh?
Oh, man.
That's the pause. Kid, these guys are weird.
Oh man, but yeah, salute to I guess the Kendrick fan.
But Kendrick is a weirdo, so don't you expect his fans to be kind of off?
Ooh.
No, I'm being real. He's a cool weirdo.
So far called him weirdos.
No, he's a cool weirdo, right? They're black hippies. Like, come on, let's be.
Remember, in the
Why
West
can't we use
Coast,
the
that word is has a different
How about
connotation.
alternative? Let's go
I know it does,
alternative.
but I'm gonna be real. Like, if you're to really take him in, right? How he's so what do you call that?
Eccentric?
Introvert.
Introverted?
Yeah, he's an introvert and all that. Like to us over here, that what's this weirdo on? You know what I'm saying? To us over here, it's like, what's this weirdo on? Right? I know, but I'm not calling him an actual weirdo. Like he's the weirdo, but you doing some weirdo things. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're such an introvert and you're supposed to be a rapper. So to me, when I see some of the Kendrick fans, I'm like, they are some weirdos.
But yo, what makes someone a weirdo in general?
Weirdo.
You're just different? Because weird is kind of like it's abnormal. It's like it deviates from the norm. It's like the majority of people are doing one thing, and then like you're weird if you're not on that same path, you know?
Yeah, and that's what it is. You're weird.
Okay, true.
And then you're a weirdo.
Alternative. I'm gonna go alternative. I like that because I feel like some people do think weirdo is like
no, I'm a weirdo.
I'm
a certain type of weirdo.
You have a song called Weirdo.
Yeah. Like I'm a weirdo, but no, we were talking to them weirdos. We weren't saying we were weirdos in that record.
Yeah, but weirdos like goof in the West Coast.
Yeah, but
you got to be careful with that word.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah, what's wrong with this weirdo?
Even here, like it's an insult, kind of, if you call a kid like a weirdo.
Yo, bro. Yeah,
yeah, but not on the like. If you call somebody a weirdo here, it won't end up with somebody swinging at you right away.
I don't know, man.
You think so?
Call me a weirdo in a different type of like way. It might get weird for you. You know what I mean?
But if in the West Coast, like okay, goof over here. Activation. You call somebody a goof to their face and that person doesn't swing on you. Now you're looking at that person away like, yo, you might be a goof because you didn't do nothing because I called you a goof.
Hitting on the person.
But I don't see somebody like swinging for weirdo. I think an argument can still ensue. Oh, why are you acting weird? And the person will be like, what do you mean?
No, I'm acting weird. You're a weirdo.
Right?
No,
West Coast though, you say that word, yo, you a weirdo. A swing should be following.
Yeah. But hey, by all means necessary. You know what I mean? But I ain't saying really like Kendrick's the weirdo, but his fans are the weirdos.
They different.
They different. They ain't like us.
They ain't like
us, dog. We stand on business over here. You know what I mean? We sidestep niggas too if we have to. Tron is the most grimiest niggas. We'll be like, yeah, right beside the Kendrick fan. As soon as we get an opportunity, we sock him in his lip. Come on. You know what I mean?
Wow, we were trying to not to.
Nah, dog.
Okay, let's start off the show.
Okay, we'll behave.
We got a lot of things to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Let's get it popping. Let me open my Spotify.
Yo.
Talk to me.
What are we playing right now? That's my
had a
guy.
DJ session just now, man.
Nah, you snap. Yo, there's like 3 different genres in it. I was a quick little mix.
You know? Like he's on radio right now. Like has to put them all in before, you know?
Ricky DJ, not a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it though. We are Bach is the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most Toast Friday, Ricky Dread, aka DJ Ricky, not a DJ. AKA, we back from Caribana, man. We over here, episode 494, B3 Studios, and B3's in the building.
Yes, sir.
He's in the building. Hold on,
in the building.
The invisible hand.
Yeah, he's the voice.
I'm back.
But we have back from the Caribana, back from the lakeshore, okay?
Unscathed.
Back from the Ray Nephew's hangover.
I know. Out of the baby bottles.
Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building.
Tennis clap. You already know. Gratitude. I'm happy to be here. Happy to see y'all in one piece.
Yes.
So what's up?
Also, back from, not a bar mitzvah this time, the wedding DJ.
The wedding planning DJ.
The wedding planner, the wedding man.
Got you.
That's a new one. Ain't no more bar mitzvahs. That's just
wedding
no more bar
planning.
planning.
It's a wedding planner.
If you want your DJ, if you want your wedding with some of the best sounds, you need to cut DJ Czar in the motherfucking building.
DJ Czar, aka Young Shawarma, aka the wedding DJ.
Yeah.
Back at it like a crack addict.
I was there. I was like, oh God. Here we go. That one.
Good one.
Yeah, man. Out here, a couple weddings this weekend. Like you said, summer is almost done. That means wedding season's almost done. So,
for real.
might have to actually switch to the bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, I know
you know what I'm saying? Come September.
Or the quinceañeras.
Christmas parties.
Quinceañeras all year round, bro.
Jeez. Okay.
Hold on. Speaking of quinceañeras, okay, you might see him on the Rodeo Drive strip, fully decked down, OVO head to toe.
I know.
You might see him behind the boards, engineering some of your favorite rappers, of your favorite rappers' favorite rappers.
Oof. Real
Okay.
Facts though.
Real spit.
We have producer extraordinaire, engineer extraordinaire, DJ.
Now I'm a DJ.
Not yet.
Thank you.
Producer B3 in the mother
What's up, guys?
I'm like, wow, a second one.
Friday baited out my scene. I'm also a DJ, guys.
Okay, book him for your quinceañera needs. Okay,
Exactly.
He loves the quinceañeras, eh?
Yes.
No, joking.
but yeah,
That's his
man.
thing.
Welcome back, gang. Before we even get into it, let's do a quick salute to the sponsors. My glasses all fogged up and shit. Big salute to Diamond Club. Okay, that's the sign that you see right behind me, right here. Okay, they got delivery of some of the best loud across the GTA and across Canada. All right, hit them up on their Instagram page, Diamond Club _Canada, if you want to get some of that. Make sure to use the code We Love Hip Hop and get yourself a little discount. You heard me?
Come on.
Also, if you need some of that grabba, I got some steaming hot grabba right here, courtesy of Steaming Hot Grabba. Okay, get yourself some red rose grabba, red herring grabba, anything you need. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steaming Hot Grabba, and use the code We Love Hip Hop for a little discount. Also, few more days until the Marmar Also show that's going down. I have a message also I need to give to the people for this Marmar Also show. It's going to be going down over in London, Ontario. August 10th. Okay. Let me see here. Sound by John Fox. All right. Actually, it's August 11th. Marmar Also is going down August 11th, actually, from what I'm seeing on the flyer right here. It got pushed back a day. Also, for the people who are going to be there, there's going to be, you can get, those who bought general admission tickets, you can get a VIP upgrade as well, okay? So salute to anybody who wants a VIP upgrade. You can get your bottles, all that good shit, okay? It's going to be down there at 1260 Dundas Street, if I'm not mistaken. And I'll have everything on the screen. But yeah, salute to King Radio and everybody who's going to be doing the openings over there. My bad. It's the 10th. The 11th is over in Belleville. Okay. So everybody's been good for the week. You know what I'm saying? We actually the weekend, because we're filming one day later than we usually film. People are seeing it on the same day as usual, but we usually film on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So it's a Sunday afternoon for us now. Everybody's kind of like recovered from the Caribana and everything like that. You guys didn't go out to Caribana? What's the deal? Are young people not going to Caribana? Or are you guys not into it?
Honestly, I don't know. It's just not my, like...
Are you scared of black people?
Stop.
Hey, don't put me there.
I won't, but I'm just asking.
No.
Ask.
No, it's not it. It's
Okay,
not
cool,
it. It's,
cool.
no. I don't like going to big like public things.
Events.
Yeah. I'm a little bit of an introvert myself.
Yeah.
You know, so
That's
going
okay.
to like big events where it's like concerts and all that stuff. Like I'll go from time to time if I'm supporting a person performing, but to go to one to like just
hang out and shit.
Yeah, just to hang out and view myself. I'm just
not into it.
Yeah, I go to these things and then I find myself itching to be in the studio. So you know, like I'd rather not be uncomfortable at these spots, feeling out of place.
Yeah,
I'd rather just be where
you're normal.
Yeah, I guess.
Where you're supposed to be.
And I know you were DJing. So.
I was DJing. I did want to go because I've never been to Caribana in my life.
That's what I'm saying.
In my life.
Why not?
I don't know. It's just like the opportunity never arose. Like, I don't know, like if I'm going with certain people, like, I don't know, like it just never happened. And I was like, I'm not going to go by myself. And like, I also feel like I need my first time to be with people who've already gone. Cause like, I don't even know, like my boys, they show me on like Snapchat. So I kind of get the gist. And one of my boys like, yo, do the band with me. Like you pay and you like dress up. And I was like, okay, maybe like I'll get jacked by August and I'll do it. And I'll actually be shirtless. And you know, I'll do the whole thing. I'll go like, and shit, but then I wasn't jacked. And then I had gigs and I was just like, okay, next year.
Gotta make it.
Yeah, I think
we'll make it on time.
I think being jacked helps too. You know?
If I was jacked, I'd probably be like, I'm not doing weddings this weekend.
Well, you know what? It's funny because Dusty and I were down there, and you see people in the outfits and stuff like that. What do you call those outfits?
Mask? I'd say a costume.
Mask costumes?
Yeah, I'm playing mask.
Right? Now, pause. The guys, they're usually more the jacked ones that when you see guys with those things on, but the girls, all shapes and sizes.
Yeah, you'll see fat chicks, but you won't see
all shapes and sizes.
All shapes and sizes. And colors.
Yeah. You see some girls that are like, oh my God, body's crazy, and then a girl who just mad rolls, like it's super body positive shit.
But you're saying compared to the men, it's like most men who wear that, they're usually jacked. Like you're not gonna be a fat dude.
You see a couple beer bellies.
Yeah, there's a couple, but like I feel like the guys are more self-conscious about deciding putting those on than the women are. Women, they don't give a shit.
For sure.
It's Caribana time, rolls out, they don't care.
Yeah.
But I seen not to say that I'm there watching mans.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
pause.
Super pause.
Okay,
Super.
but anytime like you see people would come up to the fence and
Yeah.
it would be somebody who's like looked like they worked out a little bit before they put that shit on, right?
Yeah.
And the women wasn't always the same.
No. One woman took off her costume and started like giving it to my kids. Literally took it off and was like hanging it over the fence, giving it to my kids.
How did you feel?
I was like, this is great.
It's a vibe.
It's just for some reason they just kept coming up to where me and Friday were. Like it was weird.
Did you guys get recognized?
A lot, yeah.
Yes.
Couldn't
I
walk
should
a-
have rolled.
Couldn't walk a
Nice.
step without being. There's those guys.
Yo.
Really? One guy had to wave in from behind. Like
Yo,
he was like he said our names, and I could hear him, so I just waved him in, and then he ran up on us like, "Yo, I don't mean to be like," just came right in front of me and Friday. Like, yo, but I was like, "Yo,
you
don't
had
worry,
to take
don't worry."
pictures and stuff too. Like,
Yeah,
We took a few pictures.
Few
Yeah.
pictures.
You see, the thing is with me, I'm kind of like you, B3. I'm a big introvert. Like
Mhm.
more times, like you see, I was like, okay, so how much? 4 o'clock. I'm around on the cut. Like
Ready to
I'm
go.
watching my time.
3:58. You're like, are we done?
You don't even know. You guys don't even know.
Like I love doing the pictures, shaking hands, and all that. You know, I had to break out the hand sanitizer
I know. We got some right here.
because like you think to yourself, okay, yeah, you're shaking hands, but you're in a mass public place, fam. You don't know how much people might have the vid or might have just whatever, fam.
I
Not
know.
no disrespect to any fans or anything, but
No.
like, bro, anybody's
just
touching
wipe-
anything.
They just wiped their ass and didn't wash their hands or
well, I
something.
mean,
Who
everybody
knows?
down
You know what
there,
I'm saying?
everybody
Pick their
down there is
nose.
like half naked dancing.
Everyone's
so, I mean,
sweaty.
Tattoo.
But you know what? I'll be real. Like Caribbean people are very hygienic.
No,
Right?
for
Let's
sure.
just be real. Right?
Yeah,
sure,
but you
for
could
sure,
touch
bro.
a railing and catch
Yeah.
a germ,
Catch
and then
a
you're
germ.
like, "Yo, we love hip hop,"
or just like
yes, right?
or
the swipe
now,
is crazy.
now I'm wiping my head because I'm sweating, and next thing you know, the
Yeah.
viruses are going into my
pores and
I'm not even a germaphobe. It just started hitting
No, no.
me when I was there. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, I shook mad hands.
I know, but that's when you get sick thinking about it.
What's the average approach like? Like, what would people usually say? Is it like, yo, I seen your stuff, like, yo, Friday, yo, Dusty? Is it just
Yeah.
one of those? Or is it like,
man them?
Yo,
you
big
know?
fan. Let me
It's just
No.
like, yo, Friday, yo,
Yeah.
we love hip hop,
Yeah.
yo, man, them.
Yo,
Yeah.
when I was
That's it?
when I was in LA, bro, there was a one of those like rapper candy exotic like food snacks shop, right?
Mm.
And then I was just talking to the guy, and I mentioned that we were here next door at No Jumper. We're trying to, whatever. We love hip hop, right? And then he's like, "We love hip hop." Oh, no way! Like I watched that show. That's
What?
crazy. Yeah,
In LA?
Yeah,
In LA, dog. Shout out LA. I love LA.
Yeah, no, salute to the people who watch
Especially
us
in
from
the
LA.
Bay Area.
yeah.
You know one thing I didn't see as much this year? Americans.
No, you don't know. They're there. They were there.
Were
man.
they, fam? Because I didn't see.
Come on.
You know, you can tell the American couples, like, not everybody, but one, there's some bigger people that come down. No
Yeah,
disrespect,
yeah.
but like you see some large mofos come down and you're like,
Yeah. Oh, he American.
yeah.
Do Americans
you're
really come up
American.
here for that then?
No, they do. They do. They're
What
here.
in droves?
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like I seen the matching outfits, the guy and the girl twinning with the gold chains.
But this-
Like that's some American shit,
yeah,
bro.
I know. But you know what though? Because we get so much like clothes too now,
Mm.
we're not behind as much as we used to be. That's why it used to look like
They stand out.
They stand out. Now, mans are looking like
Bro, I don't
Man,
know,
everybody-
man. I didn't see as much whips for different like out of town plates. Like in town this
Yeah, but-
weekend. Like
brother. We're in like the neighborhood where we go to Caribana is more like the neighborhood setting of it. If you go up by the X, Hotel X, and then you go
Yeah.
by like the condos there on Spadina, and those
Mhm,
areas,
mhm.
you're seeing it, bro.
yo,
We just didn't touch. We didn't do what we did when we were kids, pretty much younger.
Yeah.
men.
So you guys-
know what
you
I'm
guys
saying?
didn't go to
Like,
the-
run around.
You guys didn't go to the X?
no. Because
You
you
were
gotta
at
pay to go
Lakeshore.
in there.
You were on the edge, like
Yeah, you just go
Lakeshore.
on a
Yeah,
everybody usually just goes on a lakeshore because if you want to go to the X, you gotta pay like $2 something.
yeah, and that's where the Americans go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where the
That's
Americans.
where
But
the real stuff's
There's
happening. right?
there's fam over the years, and maybe it's because like you said, we're not like walking up and down. Like we kind of stay more sedentary now as we're older. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when we were younger, we're walking up and down the lakeshore. We're next to the trucks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
They didn't
whining.
have the fence back in the days.
No.
But now it's like, maybe it's just me. I didn't feel like I seen as much American girls walking down picking. Like I used to feel like I could see
Yeah, you know it's them.
they're just bare Americans in town. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that they didn't come out here, but maybe they didn't come out as much.
Do you think because of the?
No, I do not think because I know you're gonna say.
I know.
They,
I know you
they
know.
ain't
What
no,
I'm
nothing
okay,
to do with Kendrick.
I just put it out there, you know. Just to see, you know.
I did do a survey.
Are they-
You could only keep one person's catalog.
Vybz Kartel.
What's catalog are you keeping?
Vybz Kartel.
What that over my head? That.
That there. Oh, they. Oh,
Yeah, them looking something there.
oh, they can like join your team.
Drake or Kendrick?
Nah, man. Vybz Kartel.
Vybz
World
Kartel?
boss. World boss.
None of them? What about
None
you?
of them. Yeah?
Kendrick, 100%.
World boss.
Kendrick?
I don't listen to none of them
None of
still.
them.
None of them?
Safe? That's all I want to know. Are
They're
we safe?
completely safe.
Are we safe? You asked that question the other day, right? If we safe,
Yeah, but when it
Safe.
comes to Caribana, it's a complete different vibe.
thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's Caribbean music, it's soca and calypso. Ain't nobody thinking about Kendrick and Drake.
How did you feel about Olivia Chow dressing up?
Yo, was
and
that her or was that like
dancing?
fake?
No, that's her.
Walking
She was off rhythm.
Bro,
but
that's mad, bro.
Was she off rhythm?
Yeah, man, she's stomping around like a
She had her
4-year-old.
own rhythm though. Like
Yeah, no.
you kind of respect it for like, okay, she's like an older like Asian lady, like she's trying, but it's also like, yo, this is our mayor. Like,
Yeah,
what
but-
is she saying right now?
But no, Rob Ford did it.
Rob Ford did it.
Rob Ford.
He wasn't dressed up, bro. Rob Ford is just out here in the city hall, just like vibing to
Yeah, but then he
reggae.
came out in his suit, put his tie around his head, and bubbled 10 girls at the same time.
Yeah, he.
I don't know why I rate that way more though.
Obviously.
10 girls at the same
Sounds-
time. There's footage of that right
There's
now.
footage of
We
Rob
can
Ford
go
catching
back.
10 bubbles at once.
Man was bubbling every black girl in the scene.
Let's go. Let's go.
Stomping like a 4-year-old.
She's pissed. She's pissed.
No, she's going in, fam. Allow her.
She's going, okay, we'll allow her. We'll allow her.
The way she was doing her little thing, the little stomp.
Stop. They taught me this. They taught me this.
Yeah. She wasn't off, fam.
Sharika taught me
Watch
this.
her, watch her.
Oh, God. Pants look like a kid.
Yes, go chow. Go chow. Go chow. Go chow.
I know. But, yo, oh, man. The outfit.
So do you rate this? You guys rate this for real?
I don't
why
rate
not?
her.
Why not?
But I
She's having fun.
I ain't mad at her.
I hope they
She having fun.
taxed her ass for that outfit.
And you know what? I'm not even gonna be. She's working the outfit too.
No way. You have lied.
She's working the outfit.
You're a liar.
I wouldn't. I don't know about that one. Fighter.
You working that, girl? You working that, chow?
Oh no!
I can
Chow
understand.
got the chows.
I can understand, like, yo, she's
trying to get that Mayor Cosa.
She's getting support
right now, but I can't. I don't want to get us canceled.
she getting support, and like it is a good look to like show face. But for me, I feel like I don't know, and remove Rob Ford from this rule, but I always feel like the mayor should be somewhat professional. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I don't know, man. Me personally, it just didn't sit right with me, but that's not my culture, so it's not really for me to judge in that sense. Like if someone from that culture is like, nah, I rate that Olivia Chow did this, then it's like, okay, like then the effect, like what she wanted to do was achieved. You know what I'm saying? Where she gets ratings.
But you're saying government officials can't partake in festivities?
Not can't partake, and you should partake, but I think it's just the manner in which you partake.
Why? Watch Rob Ford. No. Watch Rob Ford.
No, he's a guy though. He's the exception to the rule.
That's how you shake hands and kiss babies, guys.
Up in the mix.
Chow didn't come
he's
down.
loving it.
Chow didn't come down to the Parkdale side. Come down to the Parkdale side.
Hold on. Visibly though.
She didn't even pass Remembrance Road, dog.
He's still dressed. He is still dressed professionally, and he's having the time of his life.
Watch him.
Yo, he looks like he's running away from it though.
Yeah,
I know, right?
Oh man, because they just pinched
Because
him
there's
on the
videos of him on the news, like really taking heat.
whining.
Really, like actually whining on a girl.
Bubbles.
Yo, Rob Ford with the goat. You know what I'm saying?
He's a
He
goat.
was a crackhead, but he was the goat.
Okay.
Maybe I'm just biased because I already don't really like Olivia Chow. So like anything she does, I'm like,
Does it?
You know.
Sorry. Does it look more unprofessional if they're wearing their business attire and then doing the stuff, or does it look less professional when they're wearing the attire of the festivity and then doing that stuff? Like,
I
which-
mean, that's a good
what looks
question because
worse?
for me, it does look more professional in the actual attire, like in the attire that you like he
but
usually
in the attire,
wears.
you would think that they'd
No.
be acting professional. So seeing them in the attire, you would expect them to be professional, and then be disappointed when they're not professional.
Sweating up your suit and walking up.
No, not in a suit.
It's like
No, he can wear a shirt.
Look like
He's
he was
got the business
binging
shirt,
all
but
night.
it's like it looks sweaty. He's got it like open
Yeah.
from the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's just more about like maybe I think what she wore is like for a politician somewhat inappropriate, but it's also not inappropriate when you're looking at the cultural setting that she's in. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I'm a victim of like I feel like there are double standards for politicians. Like I feel like if they represent us, like they got to be a little damn near better than us. Like they're you know what I'm saying? Like
No, I'm supposed to feel like I can approach her and speak
Could
to
relate.
her.
Yeah.
Rob Ford,
She's
I felt
supposed to
I
dress
feel
up
that.
with these young black ladies at this time and show that okay, I have support for you, ladies.
But there's an air of
in this city.
There's an air of inauthenticity because like it's just for
Yeah.
Caribana, where it's like Rob Ford, like he rocks with he rocked with the culture.
That guy would have
You know
done
what
it on
I'm
a regular
saying?
Yeah.
Tuesday.
You really did rock
Like,
with the
this
culture.
almost
Rock
for me-
with the culture.
Yeah.
You really did rock
So this
with
almost for me feels like the
day
rock
too.
culture.
Yeah.
But like I don't know why it almost feels like pandering, but
That's what I was just about to ask you. Do
Yeah.
you think it's pandering?
I don't think for Rob Ford when he did that stuff, it was pandering.
It was genuine.
It was genuine with
It was
her.
genuine.
It does feel like pandering, but that's my opinion. I've never really seen her dive into Caribbean culture like that before.
I do see where you're coming from though with the low key pandering. I can see where that comes from when you know when you see who was it in the States? They put on the kente cloths. I think it was Nancy Pelosi and them.
Oh shoot!
Right?
And it's like Kamala when she was wearing all the Indian.
Yeah.
She's Indian.
but
Kamala
she's-
is Indian.
Yeah,
she's
but
Tamil.
but now
Right?
she's Jamaican.
But you know, the
Go on.
people will say these people are pandering when they're politicians. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
But would they be pandering if they were just regular people?
No.
Yo, can I add on to what you just said?
Mm.
What if she was going to Caribana every year and we just
Never noticed.
notice her now because she's the mayor?
She wasn't. That's
Was
the
she
problem.
dressing
Nah,
up
she
in
wasn't.
Moss and stuff,
No?
She
bro?
wasn't.
How do you know that?
No, because like she's been in like office, not in mayor's
Yeah.
office, but she's been a politician for a while.
I'm
for
sure
the
she's
time,
been
yeah.
with Jack Layton though. They probably rolled through.
But she wasn't
back
talked
in the
about
day.
before, no?
You know what? She's been at Caribana before as a politician. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like
But this involved.
now she's the mayor, so everybody's gonna have their super spotlight on her. What's she gonna do? You know, obviously, like you're gonna have people with your opinion who are like, "Yo, she's pandering. Why is she wearing this?" But like, in the end of the day, I think they achieved what they wanted to. People are talking about her. If she didn't show up, people will be like talking about her
Who
in a
is she?
negative way.
Or who is she? Maybe
Yeah.
some of these kids, people don't even know who the new mayor is. There's a lot of people who sometimes aren't even in touch with
They're
that.
not tapped in like
It's-
that.
They're not tapped in.
It's
They
looking
don't-
like the
they're
comments
thinking
raider.
it's still Tory. Some people, who knows, right? Like you don't know in some communities. You don't know, right? You'd be surprised. So to me, yeah, it is
It's
a little
looking
bit
like the
pandering.
comments rate her for the most part.
Yeah. Well, her moves are good. If her moves were super salt, and this is just my opinion, if her moves were super salt, I
Yeah.
think people will be trashing her.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
come on,
saying?
Tyre, with your little shiny butt.
Now, I don't know if this is going to help spin around into a vote,
I think so with the youth, 100%.
It's got to.
right?
Huh?
It's got to. Everybody's
Mm.
seen her there. They'll be like, yeah.
Nah, that still won't
I'll vote for
translate
her.
like
She's
that. She
lit.
need to do something else more than that than just put on a costume and come and stomp her feet. That's not.
Yeah, maybe for the
she needs
naive,
to lower some taxes.
for the naive though, for the ones that aren't looking at technically what she's doing, they're just looking at the image.
Yeah,
They
but
look
most
at
people.
surface value.
Can I be real? If you look at the stats in the black community, a lot of us don't even vote.
Yeah.
It's,
Well, that's the way to get us to vote.
still didn't happen even with Rob Ford. Or
Yeah, it's
those
like, yo,
times
what
at
was that
Tory.
mayor that was at Caribana? Olivia Chow, yo, I'm gonna vote for her. Like, it's almost like a
not-
quick
By
association.
next year, come around, you have two homies drop out and things going bad in your day. Taxes are so high. You forgot about this lady. Like, you're thinking about who's next. Like, who else can make this world better?
Or you're mad at her now.
Or you're mad at her. So
Yeah.
no.
Low key, people are mad at Olivia Chow right now. Like if we were to get into a politics segment, people, and we won't, but people are mad at her now. So this just helps to soften the shit. You know what I'm saying? When you see her at Caribana, Pride Parade, all these different places,
Yeah.
like one, they have to show up because they're the mayor. But when they show up and they're like super into it, it helps with everything that they have that people are already detracting from them because they're always dealing with detractors all day. Remember, she's not running for mayor. She
No,
is the mayor. She
That's what I'm
won.
saying. She doesn't need her. She doesn't even need a vote. Right
But now when you are the mayor, there's all these people are giving reasons why you shouldn't be. So now your work always is to show, hey, listen, I'm cool. This is why I should be. This is why people should like me.
Yeah.
Like you're constantly in a PR campaign.
It's like a
Frenzy.
race. Like what's
Frenzy.
the next PR move I have to make? I just finished Caribana.
Yes.
What's
She'll
the
be
next
at Greek
thing?
Fest next week.
Something.
What about the white Caribana, aka Veld?
Yeah.
Well,
But you see too many overdoses and those things go down. So she can't be in those inappropriate places. That's
But
bad
things
for
go
her
down at
image.
Caribana too.
I know, but that's still more. But these people have been here longer.
and she already got those votes.
Yeah.
The white vote.
Yeah.
Really?
She already
I
got
feel
that.
like a lot of like conservative whites and stuff don't like her.
Conservative whites.
But liberal whites
whites.
probably.
Yeah.
Liberal whites are at Veld.
Right, at Veld. They're coming from Ottawa. They're coming all the way from Ottawa.
Of all places, they're at
Cornwall.
Veld. And can we touch on that quick fast before we leave this Caribana topic?
Yeah.
There's always every year, I don't know how long Veld's been going on. How long Veld's been on?
I don't know, but it's always the same. Isn't it always the same
exact
weekend?
Same day.
Yeah.
It splits the city.
Why is that? Why does that happen? It's
I
been
don't
like
know.
every year from what I remember, let's say for the last 5 to
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe
10,
a while. Maybe it's been a while.
right? That on the exact same day that there's a huge Caribbean festival, there's a huge electronic music festival.
More money.
Nah, but it would be better if you monopolize because like you
2012.
No, way more money.
It's been active since 2012.
2012. Yeah.
2012, right?
Yeah.
So 12 years,
That's
Veld's
money.
been going on, but the day that they pick is the exact day.
I don't mind because let's just say on Veld 1 year, I think they had Lil Wayne, right?
They had Future 1 year.
1 year. Bro, that's the sickest time because if you didn't have Future booked in for OVO Fest those couple of years,
Mhm.
he was still here. He's in our city. Chance you could see him. Like, you know what I mean? It brings more money, more revenue on that day. Like, I don't care. Like, you guys want to go over to Downsview, go to Downsview. We'll go over to Lakeshore. I'll meet up with you guys later at the clubs, whatever. It all comes back. Like, by the end of the night, you see white youths, black youths, everybody partying together.
No,
by
it
the
makes
end of the
sense
night.
because once upon a time, sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just
before
going to
that?
add, fun fact, Caribana began in 1967.
Yeah. That's what I said. It's
67,
been
you
here
said?
longer than Veld.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, fam.
1967.
My
So
mom-
long.
But it
my
kind of
mom.
like forces you to pick because I feel like if they did Veld a different weekend, don't you think there'd be like
No.
leak over into Caribana from the
No.
Veld audience,
I'm
or
gonna-
maybe vice versa? Maybe not vice
Can
versa. I don't know.
Can I just correct you? A little pushback on
Yeah.
that. Only reason why is because in Canada, when it was Caribana, before there was Veld and all these things, not to say it in a racial way, but white people used to go out of town
I was just about to actually
During
bring up the
Caribana.
same
during
point.
Caribana.
Cottage
It's a long
time.
weekend. fam.
Cottage time.
That's why they started Veld and said like, yo,
Said,
let's go to
We'll
Downsview.
keep the kids here.
Yes.
Let's
'Cause
get
it
some
used
more
to be
money and some
cottage time.
overdoses.
It used to be cottage time
That's kinda
every
smart.
Caribana weekend. All my white friends that are like
They're-
not into like Caribbean culture like
Yeah.
that deep. Yeah, I'm going to the cottage.
Cottage.
And I'd be like, yo, you're not going to Caribana? No, I'm
No.
going to cottage this weekend. As soon as Veld started, you don't got to go to the cottage no more. Your
Yeah,
parents
your
can go to the
par- yeah.
cottage,
Yeah.
but I'm staying here to go to Veld.
Oh.
Give me $500 so I can go to Veld this weekend or whatever it costs.
Your dad already bought the tickets from last year.
Yeah. And
good.
I don't have to have your annoying ass at the cottage with me, bored and annoyed to be there with your parents. Just go stay in Toronto and
Yeah, and go overdose.
Go to
money.
Veld.
go get high at
Go
Veld.
get high.
Wow. So do you really think that played a part into why
Damn
they
right.
start incorporating
think so.
Veld?
I think so.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very
To
much so.
keep people in the city.
They
Yeah.
can okay. Caribana
Smart.
brings millions of dollars
Mhm.
just that one day, that whole weekend. Now imagine if we can have the other side of our city, which is white, right?
People who are just
Here.
not going to go to Caribana anyway.
Yeah,
They're going to Veld.
they're going to Veld.
People are not who go to Veld. They're not choosing between the two more times.
I'll be honest. 1 year I didn't go to Caribana and I went to Veld.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
That's
and
usually
I
his
had-
electronic shit,
I
man.
had a great time. You know what I'm saying? I've seen every act I could see, and I was just like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
I'm out. And then that was the year it was like crazy overdoses. And I just see people getting lifted out, and I was just like, you know what? We ain't coming back here.
It's not for
We
me.
ain't coming back here. We'll go back to Caribana.
Caribana it is.
So, you know, certain things happen, but it's kind of more like normal. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? There's
Yeah.
a normality to it. Like you expect something.
Yo,
Like
I don't know what it is, but I think this might be like part of the EDM culture where it's like you almost have to be on certain drugs to enjoy that type of event. Whereas like if you go to Caribana or like you could just like drink, ball up, whatever,
Yeah,
you're good.
yeah.
But like for these EDM events, it's like
No,
you got to push
you
it.
gotta
And I
pass
wonder why.
because
That's
also
part of
Is it
it.
the type of the music?
it's the
Like,
music, and if you're gonna be there for like something that's a weekend long,
Yeah.
it's like an escape.
Yeah.
So especially like if you already do drugs in the club, like
Yeah.
for the EDM crowd,
For the EDM.
if you're gonna go do a weekend,
Yeah.
you're gonna zonk out for that
yeah,
weekend.
yeah. You're
That-
yeah.
Like that's where like stuff like Burning Man and all these different things, like these people just go away for a weekend. They try even ayahuasca and all
Yeah,
types
yeah,
of shit
yeah.
and just
Yeah.
go to the moon. You know what I'm saying?
And back.
You're not getting that at Caribana. You might get
No.
somebody who's just
Really
slithered
drunk.
drunk off
Drunk.
of just too much Ray and Nephew. and-
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Man, them are drinking too much rum.
Yeah. It's like
Like-
sweat and pass out.
Yeah. Like I passed out at Caribana before.
Yeah.
But
I have to.
just because I drank a 40 ounce and
Yes.
a Tangeray.
And I smoked a beady. Remember the beady? Remember those beadies back in the day?
Yeah.
what's a
Yes.
beady?
Oh man.
It's like a little tobacco cigarette,
Cigarette.
but not cigarette.
But
Like a
it's-
cigar?
It spun my head. Started spinning right in the middle of Caribana.
Mm.
Right in the middle of Caribana. And yeah.
Like a Captain Black?
Yeah, my older cousin had to like hold me up. You know what I mean? I was only like probably 16, 17. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Yeah.
man, them time there.
When we were younger, that's why Caribana, like, even if we just go and just show up just for a few hours, like we did, like,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it was
It's kind
nice.
of a tradition at this point because we've been going since you said 16,
Yeah.
probably
But
me
no,
the same.
before that, like when I was 8, because my mom,
Yeah, that
like
all
I'm a
that.
kid, like going there, 6 years old,
Yeah, your parents just bring you, bro.
bring you, bro. You have to go.
Yeah. But salute to everybody who. Last thing on this, it didn't go through completely clean. There was a couple of stabbings near. I seen on the news near Caribana. They said,
Yeah.
Okay, they didn't say at the parade.
No,
So I don't want to say. I don't want to put on dirt on Caribana.
no,
And in the nighttime there was some shootings,
of course.
but that can't always be Caribana related.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just another Saturday.
that shit
Yeah.
happens every weekend over
It's
here.
just probably there was something that happened at the Harborfront side, and I was kind of like, what? I was like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, what tourist talked the wrong shit to a Toronto man? You know what I'm saying? Or
No, because we have to make sure that our Caribana weekends, above
safe.
anything, are completely clean, safe.
yeah,
Because they're always threatening it every time that it's
Yeah.
not, especially if it's a high weekend where it's like mad violence.
yeah,
They're like, oh, next year, I don't know if we can have that shit anymore. Oh,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know if we could get the funding for it because, hey, you guys are a little bit too violent. Like, come on, fam.
Yeah.
Let's just keep it clean so that nobody can have nothing to complain about.
What's
Yeah.
the police presence like at Caribana?
Crazy.
Me and this guy.
You seen horses and stuff? Or
No,
what?
not this year because they poo all over the place and people step in it. So they probably complained about that. They used to do that. And yo, there was one year a helicopter kept coming by and dropping horse
Yeah.
shit on us.
What?
What do you mean?
The helicopter was dropping?
Yeah, it was dropping out of the sky.
Why?
I haven't remember.
What? Why?
Horse doo-doo was dropping out of the sky.
No way.
How much you want to make a bet?
That's
Horse
wild.
manure dropping out of the sky.
Yo, that's crazy.
At Caribana?
Yeah,
That's
one year.
crazy.
When
Yeah.
they do is they bring all the cops in from all the different regions. So you'll see Hamilton under a thing, Barrie. We'll just bring in all the cops from everywhere.
Yeah.
But once upon a time, it wasn't like that neither. They didn't have as much cops. But in the mid 2000s, we fucked it up. It was us.
Yeah.
Like our generation, we went a little too bucky, yo.
Yeah.
The mid 2000 times were kind of dangerous.
Very dangerous in those places.
You know what I'm saying? You go to the lake shore, there's going to be at least 3 shootings
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
You're hanging out on Young Street. The Young Street strip on Friday night
Cars.
used to be the jam.
I
You
love
just
it.
hang out on Friday night like until like 4 a.m.
Slap butts and
Yeah.
smoke weed.
It was crazy. But shit happened.
Yeah.
There was a shooting at the Dundas Square. We ain't going to talk about who,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But shit happened like
Yeah.
over and over again, year after year. Like, and then they had to be like, you know what? We're gonna have to add another 1,000 cops in this mofo. Like, you
Yeah.
guys just can't
Yeah.
handle it.
Me and this guy, we're standing there. We're watching the parade. 2 and 2, we look up. Police on top of the on top of the actual
On the float,
on the
On the
floor.
With
what?
them, with
Buses?
the band?
No, no.
On the putting in his things, like,
Yeah.
playing with
looking
his
like
ears,
Secret Service and
looking
shit.
like a Secret Service. We're like, whoa, there's one, and then you could. Then after that, me and Friday are just like, oh, we could point. We started like deciphering who's like a
Undercover.
yeah,
Two country looking white boys just
Boys
walk by. We're like,
yeah. Oh,
They have the earpiece thing, right? The
yeah, but
little-
some of them are invisible
Like the
too.
clear
eh?
ones,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, they're like to your skin tone.
Oh no.
or they don't have it all and
Not
all.
at all.
And then just like they're
Their
the one
eyes.
who's gonna be like, yeah, right over there.
Or
You know what I'm
when it's
saying?
time to show up in court, that's the guy who just
You were
showed
the
up.
witness,
He's
yeah.
the witness the whole time. You know what
But
I
yeah,
mean?
man, salute to everybody who went to Caribana. People who didn't, but everybody who was there. Salute to everybody who was there and got home safely and enjoyed the festivities. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It was a good weekend, man.
Very good.
I got another topic here. Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club. Cheer! My homie, What's the Dirt? Okay, we're gonna get to Vybz Kartel in a second because we gotta give Vybz Kartel his respect. But I want to just talk on the homie, What's the Dirt? I did an interview with him I did it a while back actually, maybe like 3-4 weeks ago.
Would take out 90% of MCs, probably 98% of MCs. But the problem was Kendrick had a better plan. You know, he had a better plan. And Family Matters is probably one of the top 10 diss tracks, like amazing diss track.
But I dropped it last week. Okay, the comment section went not so frito. Okay, but in a bad way, like culture vulture. I can't believe this, Ray Tay Tay, and it kind of runs back to what I was saying in the beginning of the pod with the Kendrick stands. He made a post, and I don't know if I could find it now on Instagram because he deleted his he deactivated his Twitter. My bad. Because he made a post calling Kendrick a liar off of a Breakfast Club clip that was talking about Kendrick's relationship. He jumped in the comments, responded to it, called Kendrick a liar, or said Kendrick lied in that interview, and immediately the fans turned on him. Like, not even 24 hours. Like, it seemed like within 2 hours, one, he got mass reported on Twitter, and then he deactivated his own account before his account got deactivated. And anything that he posts, it's like, this guy, I can't believe we even believed him. What is up with that, fam? Fans need to kind of relax, no?
So you're saying these are the same people who were supporting him and then they turned on him?
They
Or are these
loved
random
him,
haters?
fam. No, bro.
Because he
if
was
you-
beloved, like especially early on when he started getting those early shout outs, Nell, Joe Budden, all these guys. It was like,
Yes.
yo, he was the guy. But
These comments, okay, there's 172 comments on a video that has 4,000 views so far, right?
read some of the top ones. Like what's like a good like Kendrick hater comment?
Let's see here. Because there's paragraphs in here. Look at some of these paragraphs,
Yeah, to comment a paragraph on a video is crazy.
right? Okay, so Drake claims about Whitney's are believable because Drake sounded confident, and these are in quotation marks. But Kendrick's PDF claims are need evidence. Wow, no bias there. And then there's a whole bunch of responses.
110 people like that one.
You see what I'm talking about, fam? Just like that. And I don't know how the people in the comments feel about us. Sometimes they like us, sometimes they don't.
Yeah.
But you guys have to be objective in the comments as well. You can't just be like, oh, as soon as you say something about the guy that we like, kill them, take them out, delete their accounts, unsubscribe. Like, relax. Let people have their opinions. Sometimes we're gonna like your guy. Sometimes we're gonna like the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. Or am I wrong?
No, fans need to chill, bro. Kendrick is not gonna ride out for any of them. Why
That's
you
what I'm
why you out
saying,
here
dog.
acting like you're gonna ride out for Kendrick? Like,
Here's why
Like-
fans and haters do this, bro.
nobody's gonna beat anybody
guy
up for
needs
you. Right? Kendrick doesn't even know you exist, bro.
I know.
You're
it's
like
so
a speck in this
crazy.
guy's life.
I know,
But
man.
yo, if they don't do that, bro, all this like social media engagement, like that whole thing is done. Like it depends not only on support, actually it depends on haters, bro. Like I feel like most of the internet and comments and accounts, like the engagement comes from the hate. Sometimes it will be 100% support, but like, nah, you need these guys like commenting on your video, glazing Kendrick, because now they're gonna, that's gonna show it to other people who glaze Kendrick, and like they're gonna
Yeah.
reply. Like it's more so I feel like the system that we're in from like a social media perspective that like promotes haters, you know?
But there's one thing to be a Kendrick stan and going, yo, I don't like Drake, whatever, right? But then going him, like, you
Take
should
his
murder that
account
person.
down.
Like this severity about like how they're saying their comments is crazy. Like,
Well, like I won't say they didn't want to unalive him or anything, but like the passion that they have, they're like, we shouldn't listen to anything that you said before is null and void because you showed support for Drake. So all his videos, the ones that have millions of views on them now, they're all false because he likes Drake. You guys have to relax, fam. Like, so the person who comments on Kendrick's shit can only like Kendrick is what these fans are moving like.
You know what I will say, and let me know if you guys agree, but I feel like Kendrick does have this cult-like following, and for these fans, Kendrick Lamar is part of their identity. So when you attack Kendrick Lamar, you're attacking them. That's why they're willing to like go so like
Weird.
comment, so passionately and like deliver these long messages. Like it's because you're attacking them because Kendrick is like more of like a cult figure, almost like borderline like modern day prophet, not in a religious sense, but like the way these kids follow him. Drake has fans, but like the stans that like want to be like Drake is not as much as the stans that want to be like Kendrick.
You think so?
Yeah, I feel like those Kendrick stans aspire to be like conscious and like spiritual. Like they're more
So
on
why
that
they getting
way.
crazy then? They should just
That's
be
not,
that's not
they should be
peaceful.
lighting an incense and being like, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog.
But you also have to be like, to be obsessive as a fan, you're probably a little weird, or maybe
there's
like
the word.
Yes, abnormal.
There's the word.
That's gonna have to be in the title somewhere.
I've been waiting for that
What
to
is
drop.
weirdo?
I've been waiting for that to drop. I've been waiting for that because I'm like, they're weird.
But we don't know their situations where it's like they idolize Kendrick because of XYZ and they're like,
Well, you could kind
know
of
what I'm
tell by
saying?
the way they're responding to every time. If you were like complimenting Drake one day and then the next day you had your opinion about him, you can kind of see where it is. Like they'd switch up on you. So technically, if like a guy like Kendrick was to not put anything out again, like how he's not doing right now, you'll see how quick they'll switch up on him too. You'll see how quick, because remember, if there's another conscious rapper, if they're in that like weird conscious stuff, I love conscious stuff, right? But I'm not saying they're just
like
weird,
how they would be categorized, yeah.
and he came to take Kendrick's head off, trust me, those people would already be like, oh, I've been following this guy since he was in the underground. He's coming for Kendrick's spot. But it'd be the same guy 3 weeks ago saying Kendrick was the god.
That's like Lupe, but it's just not getting as much attention. You know what I'm saying?
Lupe just dropped a new album.
Yeah, but like him and his issues with Kendrick, it has gotten attention, but it's not getting as much attention with the Drake Kendrick thing. But here's the thing with this thing here, with this whole cancel thing.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say he's canceled because he's not. He still has like a good amount of subscribers. I don't think his subscribers went down a bunch.
Yeah.
The internet will do this. It's not just a what's the dirt thing. I watched a bunch of YouTubers like go from millions of subscribers, getting millions of views a week to like, boom.
Vitaly, FouseyTube, like there's so many examples.
Illuminati. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that woman. She does like documentary breakdowns and she exposes companies and stuff. Yep. She said one thing about somebody's editing style, said, hey, you try to steal my editing style. Then they started deep diving into her shit. And she went from getting 1 million views a week to like 10,000 within a year. Like,
yeah,
fans, when fans turn on you,
they love to forget you.
What?
That's almost what it feels like.
It's because people like to follow. A big majority of the fan base is following, right? So one person will comment saying, I don't like this. And then they'll get 100 likes and then replies to that. Oh, I don't like this too. Or I agree with what they said.
Yeah.
You know? But realistically, they don't. They just want to be involved in a comment that is high. When the comment has the highest likes, it's at the top of the comment thing. Right?
You win.
Yeah, exactly. So
yeah, like this one that we were saying that had 110 likes on it, that person wins.
Yeah, but is that kind of weird? That's weird. Like
it is.
What do you call that again? You said it the other day. When for the likes.
They get their endorphins. Yeah, because like anytime you get like that person that say, what's this person's name? And I'll give them some more endorphins pumping right there. Lara 314.
Oh my gosh.
Right? she got 110 likes, or he got 110 likes on that post. Every time somebody likes that post, they're getting a notification on their phone.
Oh, they're endorphins.
Someone liked your comment. Someone replied to your comment.
Yeah.
So who knows? Maybe sometimes they're throwing these really crazy comments because they want that engagement. Right?
They do.
Oh, this guy has a crazy comment. Let me go follow this guy because I agree with him or whatever, right?
Yeah. And that's what's going on.
Yeah. So it may not even be like they feel that deeply about the situation. It's just they want the interaction.
The engagement, yeah.
Because they got their own ulterior motives.
You know what it's called?
Yeah.
Engagement farming.
Farming. You're farming, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, dog.
There's a term for it. Engagement farming.
We just figured it out what they're doing.
Right? But like these paragraphs, people have been, I don't know, man.
They're that
like,
passionate.
Yeah.
So, okay, when they get the endorphins of like 100 and something, right? They're like, Kendrick won still because they got that now. They like translate it.
I don't even think they're connected to the artist at that point. Like they are, because they're using the artist as the catapult to get their shit off. They're just doing it for themselves
now.
Yeah, the artist doesn't know you.
Yeah,
they're probably never gonna know you.
And they stopped caring from when that person got to 50 likes. They don't care about Kendrick anymore. They're just like, oh my God, 50 likes? Oh my God, 75 likes? Yo, they're showing their friend.
Right,
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
famous today.
Yeah.
I think there's also something to say about the content because I feel like these people want to participate in the content by engaging. So it's
as
like,
they should.
Yeah. So it's like, it also starts with the content. That's why like, even though I wouldn't be like a stand for an artist, I don't mind them because like, yo, they contribute to like the content circulation. You know what I'm saying? They add to the content. They help engage and boost videos. So we kind of do need them, but like they need maybe help.
They don't need to weaponize. I think it's like, yes, we need them, but like they also shouldn't be weaponizing the people on the camera. Like, What's the Dirt puts in a lot of work, bro. We're still waiting for the Family Matters one because he's put so much time into each piece.
Yeah, but do you feel like he's dragging it out though?
No, I don't think so. With him, maybe some other people you can say he's dragging it. With him, because I speak to him, I'm like, bro, when are you gonna be done? He's like, I'm almost done. Like he's literally like working on the thing. Like he wants to make sure that when you watch it, it's like almost like a movie, like a 20-minute movie. You know what I'm saying? So like, you gotta let the man cook. When he drops Family Matters, I'm sure everybody's gonna change their tune. Actually, no, they're gonna lean in more probably. Oh, you're making a thing, bringing up all the Drake's moves. Oh, I can't believe you did that. That's not necessary. You know what I mean? Fans shouldn't be like making people choose who to talk about, who should be, you know what I mean?
But
like,
it does though. That's who, like, doesn't it really though? It's the fans decide who's really the
fans
greatest.
decide who they, based on whatever your opinions, but the fans shouldn't be pushing you to make your opinions different.
Yeah.
Like who? Me? Like as
all of us. Like they'll push you so crazy that they want you to change your opinion
to match theirs.
Yeah. And it's like, nah, fam, we can have an opinion. You could even kill us on our opinion, but don't kill us so crazy where it's like, yo, how could you even think that? Oh my God, like, are you even a human? Like, nah, fam, that's what I thought. That's what I said. I said it on the mic. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Right? But it doesn't mean, okay, now like, oh, I'm going to unsubscribe because I can't believe you didn't agree with me.
Yeah.
Now you sound weird.
Yeah. You're getting all emotional. You get
you know what I'm saying? When I see the unsubscribes, those are the most. Because I'm like, you unsubscribed because you didn't agree with what I said or what one of you guys said?
Yeah.
That's a little extreme.
Really extreme.
It's weak. It's weak. I think we should encourage, interacting with people who disagree with us because that's how you're really going to learn.
Yes.
And sometimes you'll share your point, they'll share their point, and you get a better perspective.
I think in the long run, being the one shooting the video, right, knowing that you're going to get this kind of criticism back, you should still stand on business and
always
follow whatever the authenticity that you have with it. Because
never
in
let
the long run, it looks weird if you switch up and you don't want to say certain things because now you're gonna upset people. It's like,
You know who's a great example of that? Logan Paul. Because there's been so many like big canceling attempts at him. Like he always folds whenever there's like some type of allegation on him or whatever. He'll like make an apology video and like try, but people will see that and be like, yo, you're pandering. You're not allowed to say what you really want.
Yeah.
Exactly. So freedom of speech, man, protect it.
Stand on business, man. Yeah. But listen, salute to the fans. You know what I'm saying? And salute to What's the Dirt. You know what I mean?
Salute to What's the Dirt.
Also in current news, Vybz Kartel. Read up. Air horns for them right there. I've been seeing him on these Twitter streets. I've been seeing him all over the place. Vybz Kartel he's very good on social media.
Didn't he just drop?
He just got a TikTok.
He just dropped a snippet too that he's back in the.
No, he has a whole tune.
a whole
Yeah,
thing,
the whole
a whole
tune.
song.
But he's been dropping songs even while in jail.
Yeah. I
But
guess
it's
it feels better now that he's out, right?
It's the first one out.
Let me see what this. It was
what-
Fever.
Listen, you can't get boom boom in prison.
So this is brand new. It says
No, it's not.
2024. This is not new.
That's a
That's
old.
a
That's
old song.
Bro, that's
Listen,
his
sorry, I don't know.
That's his biggest track.
Whoa.
They're gonna kill me.
That's his
Cut
biggest
this
track.
part out. Cut this part out. Cut this part out.
Rewind. That's his
I
biggest.
had this feeling he was thinking this is his.
That's his biggest track.
I don't be knowing, man. I'm not. I don't listen to dance hall like that, yo.
Spotify.
Right,
How
but
does
you
already know
gotta
the
dance.
words?
Hold on. Spotify has it confusing. The first thing you see on Spotify is your highest track to your. It's the highest.
Yes,
track.
but I seen
Top five.
2024 when I looked at the track earlier before I left the
No.
crib, and I was like, "Oh, this is new."
Something like-
But fun fact, DJ Natural told me he recorded Fever while he was in jail. Like that song, and it was a crazy banger. It was like the #1 song at the time, bro. That song still gets like people going.
Watch the man here.
What that over my head? That.
That's
there.
first TikTok.
Oh, they all.
Yeah, them look at something there.
Oh, they can like
This is
join the
crazy.
team. Like they.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know about live reading. I just know basics.
Bless up in a God's
Well,
nation.
boss.
I don't know, My first live.
Yo,
He's like, what's that on top of my head?
that's crazy. He's been gone for 13 years, right? TikTok became something while he was gone, right? Instagram evolved like crazy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to he's home, so it doesn't even matter. Man's be getting the gram in jail. You know what I'm saying? Phones come in, especially a man with that amount of power. I'm sure he had a few phones while he was in jail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got to see currently what they're using on the gram.
Yeah. What's going on?
Just don't use the features. Don't go live.
No, he went live with Rushan one time, but he
See?
didn't show his face.
See, that's what I'm talking
I
about.
stay on this. Like,
So he knows how to use the live feature.
He know what. But the TikTok, no, he's like, that's where the money come from. All right, cool.
I know, right?
You know what I mean?
Somebody nudged them, say, "Yeah, forget that TikTok,
You
Richard."
forget that TikTok. You know, Jamaica, you have to show them what I go on the Gaza.
So yeah, man, Vybz is back out. What do you think his first plans are going to be now that he's home?
Get some pussy.
Definitely that. I was gonna say that.
Who do you think is gonna be the first feature?
Good
Right?
question.
Honestly,
Because getting the feature right now would be prime time, like like your instant platinum gold,
All eyes.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Whoever drops the first Vybz feature is goated.
set for life. No,
Who will get the first Vybz feature?
popcorn.
Popcorn?
I think he might just give it to like one of his brethrens, like one of the like his young boy or something. That's my bet.
No, he's already taxing. He's coming back for all the taxes.
I'm talking major feature.
Yeah, 'cause
Major.
I think that's going to happen too,
That's probably
Yeah.
right? But like we won't know. It won't be as big of a deal.
Will the pop world try to reach out to Vybz Kartel like
I
on
think
like
so.
a radio track?
Of
I think
course.
so.
All of that.
I think he's worth them getting the money from it. Like if we get him together with
Anyone.
like I don't know, there's reggae. Like Sean Paul does features with pop stars. Who
Yeah,
does?
all the time.
Camilla
It's just
Cabello?
like-
Camilla
okay.
Cabello,
Yeah,
right?
the most best one was with Gwen Stefani and Bounty Killer.
All that, right?
Mm.
So it's worth to get Vybz Kartel to come down and do that now. That's money in the bank. What? Over all of the reggae artists, all the dancehall artists right now, if you get Vybz Kartel, bring him into America, get him on a song with somebody, that's money in the bank.
He doesn't even need to be in America. He can just send you the verse.
Send me the open, right? That's money in the bank. Who's the first to that bank though?
Okay, let's take. So your guess is Popcorn?
No, you said
you-
Pop.
No, I
Pop.
say like
I
a
say
pop-
Drake.
Drake.
Nah.
Go for the friggin' Vybz. Drake's wearing t-shirts with this nigga and shit like that. Go draw for the feature, dog. What?
I think he's always wanted that feature too.
Yeah,
He's
sure,
a fan.
For sure.
I
That
think
would
that's
be a
the
hit.
last little thing he has on his like bucket list.
Yeah.
It needs to happen
A
because
Vybz feature?
yeah.
Oh
Now
my
that he's
God.
out, let's come to the crib.
And that's money in the bank for the industry. Money in the bank.
But what type of song would Drake and Vybz Kartel make? Like, would it be like kind of like a soft dance hall
would
kind
have
of
to
thing?
be
Because like
reggae.
Drake, I like Vybz Kartel. He can go like he can go hard on like a dance hall track. You know,
Go war
I
tune.
feel like Drake is more like melodic in that genre.
is
So it's
Vito.
like, yep.
So it's Vybz too.
yeah,
Vybz
Vybz can do
touch it.
both.
Vybz can
Yeah.
touch that.
Yeah.
He'll sing a tune.
That would be
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? But
Like, come on, like in the industry, who else like Quavo? Like nobody cares, man. Like Ice Spice.
You think
Come
he'll lean into
on.
the hip hop, like, or do you think he'll do like a hip hop artist, a pop artist, or like a dance hall
No,
artist?
reggaeton.
Reggaeton. You think-
Reggaeton,
Bad
man.
Bunny. Vybz
Bad
Kartel.
Bunny.
Oh,
No,
my
he won't.
goodness.
He probably won't touch the Bad Bunny.
Yeah, Bad Bunny. That's the kind of Bunny.
Maybe Daddy Yankee.
He won't touch a Bad Bunny still
Yeah,
because
yeah.
they think they're sodomite, so he won't do that.
Yeah. Bad Bunny might be off the list.
But he'll go for one of them Dominican ones, or you know what I'm saying, something that's hot.
Yeah. But if Bad Bunny didn't have those, you know, kissing his boyfriend or whatever, or his homie or whatever,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
fam, like, and
You don't
listen,
know?
I thought he just wore nail polish.
tread lightly, gang. But
I mean,
he's
Drake,
had no, he didn't. There wasn't a thing he kissed
Yeah,
somebody
right
at an
on
award
stage.
show.
Right on
Yes.
You knew that?
Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
This guy calls him Bunny. That's your boy.
Oh man,
Skin folk right there, man.
Conejo malo.
No, Bad Bunny. No, Bad Bunny don't do that.
Bad Bunny go both ways.
I don't know.
No, Bad Bunny. No, he don't do that. No, Bad Bunny don't do that.
See, it's in the thumbnail.
Right.
You don't gotta play this,
Yeah,
bro.
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
All right, and Lil Nas X popping up next in the algo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So what about Ye getting
they went through that door.
Vybz. Ye and Vybz.
Ye also just dropped an album like yesterday.
Hold on, I need the
Nah.
air horn.
Yeah,
No?
I can see it, but
Take the air horn back.
No, but he'd probably
Take
use him
that
as a
out.
sample. He'd probably use him as a sample, like
nah,
somewhere in the beat.
because Popcorn hasn't even done that. You guys got to see what's going on over here. If anybody has an alliance to anybody, it'd be like Drake and Cartel would have the alliance.
Oh, I think so. I think to me that's just the best choice
Yeah,
because one, it's a Toronto thing on top of that. Like, yo, we're the most connected when it comes to the Caribbean culture. So if you're gonna draw for somebody, draw for the biggest artist in the world who's from Toronto.
YG Marley.
YG Marley? What, YG 35?
No, YG Marley, Lauryn Hill's son.
Oh.
He has the biggest record out. Right?
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Bob
yeah,
Marley's son, and they keep comparing Vybz Kartel to Bob Marley.
Yeah, but isn't he also, he's in the reggae space though?
But
I'm saying like outside, like, or what B3 was saying is outside of reggae. 'Cause he can do collabos in the reggae space all day.
yeah.
yeah.
You know what
He'd
I'm
probably
saying?
get
We're
one
talking
with
about major
Shensia. He'd
Yeah.
probably do one with
Yeah.
Shensia.
Of course.
Stefan Don.
But that was his artist at one
Yeah,
point.
Stefan,
Yeah.
like those people.
We don't need to worry
Spice.
about them.
I would like a romping shop, the romping shop.
Romping Shop Part 2?
Yeah, by Spice and Vybz.
Oh, I thought you were saying Ice Spice.
But
or
we're-
something.
No.
I'm talking about
Spice.
when you bring him
Spice.
out. I'm talking about when you bring him outside of Jamaica to go do those features.
Maybe Burna Boy?
Burner Boy would be a good one.
Yes.
I think he might
Afro
tap in-
beats.
Yeah, he might start
Yeah.
adapting.
Yeah.
Rema or Rema?
Yeah.
Maybe, but I feel like Burna Boy, if he's gonna be anyone on Afrobeats,
Tams.
Thames, yeah.
maybe Tyler, South African.
Yeah. like,
Yeah.
that's where he'll go. He won't go pop.
That's money in the bank.
He'll go that way.
'Cause that's
Africa.
What?
Because it's also connected to England, and I feel like there's that connection.
Yes. Now
and
we're talking with sense here, guys.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Drake's gonna have to do some work to get to that, to get Vybz to get over there. You know what I mean? For it to make sense, right? Because it just he's independent. You know what I mean?
He's got the world in the palm of his
His
hands,
hands,
right
I
now.
know.
I'm sure his DMs and his phone has been crazy.
But I bet you he goes the conscious route.
You think he's just gonna scratch all that shit and just say, you know,
Scratch all that. He's gonna make love making music more positive sounds.
I think he's able to do
for
all
the
of
young
it.
for the younger youths in Jamaica, especially because the first thing he said, he's like, "Yo, kids, don't do crime." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and one of the songs that he previewed just the other day, it was about God. You see what he just tattooed on his forehead? God. He might go the route of like more conscious music. So
no
yeah,
secular things.
yeah. So he'll get the burner. You're on the right track, right? He'll go the Mama Africa way, if anything. You know what I'm saying?
Like unite blacks type, like
Well, I just there's a deep connection with Jamaica and Africa, and Nigeria and Ghana and those places, right? So it's forever gonna be like that. So there's always been this thing with Jamaicans, especially when you go there and you're with the actual people. You're not on no tourist shit. Africa is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? There are Africans.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So
And you could tour all those countries in Africa.
Yeah, and he's gonna go, and if he's on the godly route and he's really trying to like change for the people and change the because he has the world in the palm of his hands, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your words are your wand.
Mhm.
In this situation, if you want to see music, especially dancehall music, switch and have a better turnout than what it sounds like right now, because right now you have the Skelly Bangs. I'm not saying their music isn't good, but their music isn't translating as well to like the older people.
Because the gunman,
pure gunman tune and whatever, right?
And skin out tunes.
Yeah, then per se, when it was like when you heard reggae, you're just like, whoa, this is everlasting. You hear reggae songs from the 80s that you can play. We were hearing yesterday in just the background faint. Background, and you're like, holy shit. You feel that connection. And that's the music he needs to translate to make, right?
Like Buju makes and stuff.
Yeah, so I don't see him really going and touching all the hip hop artists yet, and being the old vibes. You know what I mean? With the jerseys on and the fullback hats, like that's the old vibes and the bleaching of the skin and the tattoos on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's much older now.
Yeah, bro. He's
13 years, man.
He's 48 years of age.
He's 48, eh?
Yeah, he's 48 years of age. You could tell by just his face, his health is probably a little bit wary. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy? Like, he was putting out music this whole time, but like 13 years, bro. Like, you had to you couldn't really get to the full spoils of your success.
Your labors.
Like the amount of people who are showing the love now that he's home. Imagine like he was able to get all of that and never go away, dog.
In his prime.
Yeah.
Maybe he wouldn't be here today.
You think they would have dead him off or something?
They'd have licked him off because it's like because of how big he was getting in Jamaica. He can actually tell the youths them anything through the music.
He was bigger than the government at that point.
They were weary. So God give you a chance to be out here again. You actually at the age of 50, you get to create a new life. I wouldn't go the route of like calling up Drake and being like, yo, let's make a fucking a nonsense song.
Or gunman. Don't call it no gunmans. Don't even with the regular artists in Jamaica. Don't get with none of the gunmen.
No, he's gonna go to like Chronic Law and those kind of guys. You'll see where it's gonna go. Like, and then the Afrobeat situation, I know he's gonna touch that, but he's also gonna create his own style. Something's gonna come out about this. You know what I mean? Because that's what I feel.
That new dancehall Afrobeat like fusion.
Maybe not
if that becomes a thing.
Not even that. It's already there. They love reggae in Jamaica. That's where Afrobeat really is. You know what I mean? And reggae, everything is combined. You know what I'm saying? But that's what before Afrobeat really became very, very prominent in the world. Our reggae, Africa's listening to.
Yeah. Bob Marley.
Yeah. Bojo, like the biggest stars from the reggae community. That's who they listen to.
Capleton.
You know
These
what
guys
I mean?
are doing shows worldwide.
Right? And then Vybz comes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They just have like the kids in Africa were going crazy for him when they found out. They're redoing the videos of his old like they were just
That's
doing
crazy.
Right? And it's some kids from Ghana, Nigeria, wherever, Uganda, everywhere. So I would take that love from that side of the world and go over there with it.
You're not wrong though, because that love is more pure, man. That North American just dirty whatever's going on over here in our side of town, man. Like Hollywood and all that shit. Like, no, go to Africa, go get some spiritual people. Like, yeah, you're right, man. But now that you've been in jail for 13 years, go, go to some African countries, go see some land.
Yeah. You got a different woman, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't come up here, go to New York City and walk past rats and shit.
I wonder what his mobility is like. Like, can he travel freely to a lot of countries? Like, I know they probably won't let him in here, bro. Unless he gets like a special.
They'll let him in here. And this is where I'm saying, this is where it has to come around, right? He has to go do the work. And then it will come back, and then he can come here. You know what I'm saying?
Like he'll get special permission? Because I feel like by default, he wouldn't be allowed, right?
No, very much so.
Yeah,
because that's when he gets the record with Drake. You know what I mean? You hear a Popcorn Drake and a Vybz Kartel or something. And then they have to bring him. Yeah. Of course it's going to be, but let him go do the work. You know what I mean? Let him go do his work around the world first. Let him go hit some other artists, go help, you know what I mean?
Get some other stamps on the passport.
Yeah, and then because Drake is just a phone call for him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, listen, man. Salute to Vybz Kartel, man. Welcome home. You know what I'm saying? If he ever gets to catch any of the podcast episodes,
course.
salute. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, tap
You never
in.
know.
Oh, he'll salute.
You never know
we
who's
could get a hold
watching,
of him.
bro.
Get a hold of him. We could get a hold of him if we really want to.
There's some stuff there I want to get your all opinions on with this Olympic stuff. Okay. Big salute to Steamin' Hot Grabba with a variety of different Grabba flavors and dispensers. They got red rose Grabba, that red herring Grabba, and peanut butter. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabba, and use the code We Love Hip Hop and receive a discount on your order. Again, you can find them on Instagram, Steamin' Hot Grabba. Now let's get back to the show. Cheer. There's been a few controversies that's been going on. Have y'all been watching any of the Olympics?
Of course.
A little bit.
Especially the 3-on-3 women's street basketball.
I haven't seen any Olympics.
Lethal.
It's crazy, eh?
I didn't see
It's
that.
mad.
What have you been seeing?
Men's basketball, and I watched like synchronized diving.
Yeah.
Just randomly on.
Yeah.
I try to see the ones that Canadians are in because it does turn you like nationalistic. Like you just want Canada to win gold medals. You feel like you're winning.
Yeah.
A lot of gymnastics too.
I seen a few things while I was in the gym, like, you know, when you're on the treadmills, you see on the TVs, but like nothing that jumped out at me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, track and field is a little later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a few controversies. There's been a boxing controversy that's been going crazy. They're saying at first that woman who backed out of the fight because she said the woman who hit her too hard.
Yes.
Right? They were saying that maybe that she might be a transgender woman, and then people went and did their homework.
Yeah.
And found out. You know, there's actually no transgender athletes in the Olympics this year.
There can't be.
But
that wouldn't make sense.
No, but people are like trying to
Push that agenda.
No, but people have been saying that it happened like 3 times or something like that.
Yeah.
As soon as the Olympics started, I started seeing that as a controversy.
Yeah.
And now, like, you come to find out there's nobody.
No, but the girl does have something of a male
YX chromosomes. Right? Because
what? Is she a male or not?
She's not.
No, and she's not an
Okay, so
hermaphrodite or none of that.
So how does she have XY or whatever?
I don't
You know what I'm saying?
Some people are born with XY chromosomes. She was, you know, there's people who have sometimes 2.
Her testosterone is just probably high
Yes.
for a woman.
Yeah.
No, but there's sometimes people are born with both body parts.
Yeah, but she's not
hermaphrodite.
one, they said.
No,
Yeah,
she's not.
She's not one.
Right? And she's from Algeria, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It's illegal to have to be transgender over there. Right?
Yeah.
So there's pictures of her as a little kid.
Oh, a girl.
As a girl. She was brought up as a girl.
She does rough. She look rough.
Yeah,
She's
and
like a
she's
boy.
lost fights.
Yeah.
She's not like undefeated, just smashing chicks in the face. No, she's lost like 9 fights, fam.
Yeah.
To women.
But
right?
that is a compliment to her dominance, because if you're so good that they have to accuse you as a woman of being a man, that's how hard you hit. Like,
Yeah,
it doesn't get much better than that.
But it was just that she was fighting, like that girl was where, from Italy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She just wasn't built for it.
She's gonna get smoked anyway.
Yeah.
She was gonna get smoked
I
anyways.
think
Or eat a
she-
salami sandwich.
You're not Rocky Balboa.
Yeah,
right?
like she exposed something that didn't need to be exposed because it was like, yo, you're just pussy.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because
that's
the other
first
girls
thing
who
I said.
fought her, like, remember, I think her record is like 20-9 or whatever her record is, right?
Yeah.
So I never heard any other girl say, oh, she hit too hard, I don't want to fight her. This one girl says that, and now people try to do some kind of mass investigation.
Yeah. But
Just because she hit you too hard, fam?
that girl should be banned. That girl should be banned for like, you know what I mean?
And she made a statement too saying, like, I'm not trying to offend anybody, But bro, like, you literally were like, ow, you hit me too hard. You must not be a woman. That's crazy.
That is
So
wild.
she been training all these 4 years to go to the Olympics and not hit you like a man? You know what I mean? If I was a woman, I'd be expecting another woman to hit me like a man that day. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the Olympic gold medal we are fighting for.
Like,
You know
yo,
what I'm
you just
saying?
got rocked, fam. It's
Yeah.
okay. Like,
She probably never got hit that hard in her life.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my guess.
yeah.
Like, all these years
So
of
her
training, it's like,
sparring-
ow.
Her sparring partner is shit.
Yeah.
He needs to get his ass whooped too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, I think that's just foul play with that one right there. Because now because, you know, not even just her, just, I don't know whose fault it is.
Yeah.
Why so much stuff started coming down the timeline where, like, I was starting to believe that there was really transgender athletes, like men who converted to women that were
Yeah.
out there kicking women's asses.
Yeah.
They made like the timeline made me believe that for a second.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? And then I find out there's zero
No,
transgender
I-
athletes in the Olympics
dug
fighting
into that
anybody,
too.
doing any sports.
Yeah.
It's just propaganda, literally propaganda.
Yeah, and I think the blogs are somewhat responsible too, because
Yes.
like they were just trying to be in the news cycle, and they saw this headline, they just went with it. They didn't do like that journalistic investigation.
no.
Yep.
And I saw some of them turn back after. Like
Yeah.
I know, like at least Real Toronto News, he deleted the old post. He's
Mhm.
like, actually, this we only want to report the facts. So
Yeah.
I respect that, but like you said, the timeline convinced you. I was convinced too. I'm like, this girl's definitely trans. And
No,
then
but
I
it
found out
was-
she wasn't.
it wasn't her, though.
You guys were convinced because at the opening ceremonies, the 12,
The drags.
the dinner,
Yeah.
you
That
felt they were pushing that agenda on us now.
Yes,
and then when you heard
that
that, come
helped.
up, you're like, whoa.
no, but
Makes
it
it
wasn't.
aligns.
They aligned it.
It wasn't even just her, or maybe it was her that I seen in the timeline. I feel like I seen somebody before that.
No, you
boxer.
did. We did it. You remember we did the we did a story on the
No, but that was before the Olympics. I'm
before
talking
the
about
Olympics.
during the Olympics. Once the
Okay.
Olympics started, I feel
Yeah.
like I seen a story before her, and I was like, "Whoa, that's happening!" And then that story happened, and I was like, "Again?"
Oh, like a swimmer or something, right?
No, boxing.
Boxing.
But maybe I'm just mixing stuff. Maybe I smoked too much or whatever, and it was that one woman the whole time. I
Whole
wish
time.
I pulled up her name, but like it was her the whole time, and everybody was just arguing whether it's a man or a woman.
Yeah.
If I was her, I'd be freaking offended.
Offended. So she's rough in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
She's probably aware that like she looks
Yeah,
like
her
that.
whole life she's been probably being called a boy. You know, she probably
Yeah.
likes girls too. But at the end of the day, like she's still a woman,
yeah.
but she can sock it to you. So now, you know what I mean? What
Right.
she should be fighting in the men's league?
No.
No,
No,
she
man.
gotta still fight with
Salute
women,
to
man.
her, man. She's
Salute.
clearly dominating. Like
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. But just getting more information, knowing that she has 9 losses, that means there's 9 women who rocked her too,
Yeah,
right?
but you know what?
Mhm.
It would have been better off for that Italian girl to be like, "Yo, she put something in her glove."
Yeah. There would
She
have been
had
less
said-
controversy.
Yeah, she said no. It would have been a bigger controversy, but it would have seemed more realistic. Like, no, I don't know.
No, because
Both ways, it just seems realistic.
that argument or that conversation about transgenders and
yeah,
the LGBT, that's hot shit right there.
Yeah.
You put that into a news story,
sorry,
that's
It's
out of
gone.
here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
it's gone.
saying?
Yeah.
So if it was just like, oh, she puts a piece of metal in her glove and she hit me kind of hard, people will be like, oh my God, there was cheating that happened, but it'll
yeah.
come and go.
yeah, but the LGBTQ creates like further discussion.
You throw that in the mix right there, front page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so if she was a man before, would the LGBT ABCDEFG be like, "Yo, this is still appropriate"?
No, I know. Like, I feel like there are some LGBTQ
No, you get what I'm saying?
conservatives that
Yeah,
are like, nah, that shouldn't be allowed, even
That's
though
a
they
split
support
issue.
that.
Yeah, there's half of them, or I don't know if it what the percentage
About,
is,
yeah.
but not everybody in the LGBTQIA community, right,
Yeah.
is for women or men jumping into the ring with women. You got to remember, there's a bunch of them who are only like they're completely born women, like lesbians. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm sure they don't want somebody who used to have men parts or to
Jeez.
testosterone cracking them in the face. So they're not probably with the whole transgenders jumping in boxing.
Some of them actually, some of the LGBTQ are anti-trans. Like you see some of them that like they reject transgenders. Like they don't feel like that's like a valid thing. So
That's
like
not
some
one
of
of
them,
the
Because they're
letters.
tricking people.
Yeah.
yeah, they're like, yo, like
Whoa,
at
whoa,
least
whoa.
where, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you're
Like,
tricking people.
yeah,
Mhm.
so
Watch
like,
that talk there.
Who
'Cause-
me?
Yeah, that they're
I
tricking
mean,
people
it is
with
deceptive. Like unless you announce that you are, like it is deceptive.
But you got to announce it, right?
You
You
are.
have to announce it.
It's almost
but
like cosplaying.
But that's the reason why they're offended, even though they're in that same alphabet group, right? They're just gonna be like, "Yo, you're actually." They'd be like, "You're tricking people."
well, that's the thing.
that could be a
a
reason.
slippery slope of a conversation because in the transgender person's mind, they're
You're-
not tricking somebody.
They're-
They're being who they are. Right?
That is their point. Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's why these conversations get super
Super
complicated.
weird.
You know what I'm saying? Because if we were to have a transgender person in the room here
A lot.
having a conversation with us, to be like, I'm not tricking anybody. I'm a woman. I felt like that from the time I was born. I just had the wrong parts.
Okay.
Yeah, but just because they feel like that doesn't mean it's like
No.
Exactly.
You have to understand that.
And that's where the debate happens.
That's where you have to understand it as a
Yeah.
human being. Just understand it.
you gotta empathize.
You gotta empathize and be like understanding, but you don't have to really like believe it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
or
saying?
agree.
And
Or
that's where debates come from. And debates are good, but the thing is when it comes to like even places like YouTube and places like that,
Yeah.
it's like it goes back to like some of the things we can't say or backlash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like you say the wrong things for the wrong people on the wrong platforms. It's like, wait a minute, I just gave my opinion. What do you mean there's a strike on this? What do you mean? Like, for what? Because we're having like some banter trying to figure out things. Sometimes we might use the wrong terms and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They want to, just like how a Kendrick fan might go crazy, they gonna want to kill us for that too, fam. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you can't say, obviously, like the derogatory terms, but like something we don't know, fam. We're just trying to figure out.
So how do we know what they say about me? Like in you? Like, you know what I'm trying to say? As if we're saying, like, you know what I'm saying? What are they saying about us?
Well, that's actually not even relevant because with them, they have us in them too. Remember, the LGBTQ community, or AO, right? The LGBTQ community is encompassing of all races. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, but what are they? But it doesn't matter. You can still be of another race and only hang with those people who are of like that, and still have your opinion of this other race. Then,
yeah, there's obviously, I'm sure there's racism with it. I know there's racism within the LGBTQ community, but
so who are they?
It's supposed to be an all-inclusive community where
this is what I'm saying. But this is what I'm saying.
Races are divided between who's in this race and who's not. Basically,
I don't hate nobody, but I'm just saying. I can see where someone is saying something because I'm I'm a smart person. But where do they get off to say that I can't say what I want to say? Because they're saying what they want to say to tell me.
Well, if it's defamatory, like if you're trying to diss them for being who they are, then that's one thing.
Okay.
But like if we're just like trying to figure shit out and we say the wrong thing, don't come for us. Relax. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they're usually like pretty understanding that like most people do not understand their worldview. And like they're usually like willing to like discuss it with you. Like I used to record this one artist and like I wasn't sure if it was like, I knew it was a dude, but like sometimes like he'd like appear as a woman, but he had facial hair too. So I'm like, he's keeping it. And I asked, and like I was like, yo, I don't want to be offensive, but like, you know what I'm saying? How do you know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to approach it with caution because like at the end of the day, like they're humans too, fam. Whether you agree or disagree with them, I don't think they should be in like professional sports with like naturally born people of that sex. That's just my opinion. But like, I'm not gonna like just go up and like snuff someone because they're like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
that's assault.
We gotta get along with each other at the end of the day, and you
That's
gotta
facts.
find your tribe. You know, find where you fit in. You know?
Yeah. And listen, man, salute to the. I should pull up Shorty's name.
You need to pull up
We're
Shorty's
doing
name.
some bad podcasting, not reporting Shorty's name.
Iman Khalif, I think.
Is it Iman Khalif?
Khalif?
Yeah.
Iman Khalif.
Algerian boxer, Iman Khalif. Salute to her. Okay. Salute to her.
Damn.
Right. Keep on punching chicks in the face.
She's
doing
born
what
in
you gotta do.
99. I'm 4 years older than her. That is crazy. That means you guys are like way older.
I know.
See, you can holler.
know, but-
I
Holler at
do
her.
feel like you guys are my age though, but then I step back, I'm like, oh no, they're not.
Nah, we the OGs out here.
Yeah.
But yo, if you want, shoot your shot, bro.
She is. I am trying to work on my Arabic.
She gonna hit you like a man. Her name is Ayman.
Oh, we gone like Apollo Creed in that movie when he fought that
She
Russian.
gonna hit you like a man.
Yeah.
Her name is Ayman.
Man. Ooh.
Just don't mess around.
Gotta know
man.
the knowledge.
Stay on her good side if you're dating that one right
Oh
there.
man, she'll give you the 1, 2, 3 combo. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh man. Okay, I got a couple of more news stories here.
Yeah, man.
Drizzy Drake pops out at the PartyNextDoor concert.
And did you see what song? One of the songs he performed.
He performed Wagwan Delilah. The crowd knew every word. Salute to Snow Day, man.
That's big.
And he performed the one from J-Man. What's it called? Sweeter Man?
Oh yeah, from
Your boy
Ram
there.
Riddles?
Ram Riddles. Yeah,
And produced
yeah.
by Jordan Francis.
Let me see if I could put that Party Next Door show. I should have freaking tried to get us some
Told you.
tickets for that, man.
I told
Roy
you go?
Woods popped out.
Dusty, you went?
No.
Nah, man. I didn't listen, fam. I was kind of confused on who's this.
That's yeah.
Wrong
They're,
person.
they're roasting Party for his size now.
Was that Party?
That was Party, dog.
What
Get the
heck?
hell out of
He
here.
looking like DJ Academic's little brother, but bigger.
Oh my gosh. Watch Roy Woods.
Oh, he did the
Wow, they did a real Toronto show.
Yeah.
yeah.
He brought out the guys. Yeah. Roy Woods. He popped out by himself. Him and Party probably did tunes.
He performed Sweeter Man. He performed Wagwan July, like all like Toronto cuts, you know?
Yeah. No, this is a good look. Where was this? At the Molson Center?
Budweiser.
The Budweiser Center or whatever?
Blood clot.
Yeah.
Sick.
So, yeah, man.
Yo.
And he announced that there's going to be a Party Next Door Drake collabo on the way.
I'm over with. Do what you need to do. I know all you girls are outside, and when it gets a little chilly, Party Next Door and Drake album will be right there for you. We love you. Right there for you. Thank you. You have a good night. Gangster.
Collabo album. Y'all ready for that?
Yes.
Yo, what's up? Like, I'm not a big R&B guy like that, so maybe y'all can educate me a little bit more. Is Party, like, I know I like some Party Next Door songs, but yo, have y'all listened to new Party Next Door shit? Is this banging like that? Put me on, man.
Right. Just, you know, 6 You know what I mean? Yeah, man. He's good.
You know,
He got his
can I pull up some
Play
party
some.
shit?
Play some.
You know what I'm saying? Because like, is he like, that's for like the driving, like, what are we?
Nah, it's for when you have a like
you're with a
gal
ting.
around.
Yeah.
You have to have
I was
some
gonna
gal
say that.
around. Honestly, tell you the truth.
Mhm.
You know?
But if him and Drake can make an entire project of like those type of tunes, or maybe incorporate some Afrobeat dancehall elements, Drake P&D Vybz Kartel maybe on a track, like I feel like, bro, if Drake and P&D can make a whole album of those type of tracks, take over.
I'm just gonna pick one out of the bunch
Drake's
here.
over.
This one has 24 million. Okay, let me play this. Lose My Mind. Let's hear what it sounds like. Jeez. So it's fucking chick's music.
Yeah, I feel like,
Yeah.
or like girls be like doing their makeup, probably listening to this type of
around the
stuff.
house doing their thing. Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna act like I never heard party songs before,
course,
but
yeah.
because like I'm not like actively looking for new R&B shit, like I don't know, you know, what the vibe is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like what people are like, yo, I gotta go take in that party before I go do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like with R&B, there's this desire to bring back old school R&B because new school R&B isn't doing it. And I feel like the R&B effect now is like more Afro beats, even some dance hall, like even some reggaeton where it's like slower, kind of like, I don't know. I feel like people want that old school R&B back.
You think it's like now, even with like Drizzy announcing this combo album with Party, like at this point, this is the vibe, fam. Just keep on doing your thing, drop in some bangers. You know what I'm saying? Link up with the home team. Like you see how
Toronto thing.
Yeah, fam. I'm enjoying these moves here. You know,
loving them.
He was gonna pop out at the party show regardless. Like I think anybody who's going to a Party Next Door show, if Drake doesn't pop out, you'd be like, what happened, fam? You know what I'm saying? Like you're in town. Why wouldn't you pop out for your guy?
Yeah.
But just showing that like that unity. Obviously, Smiley couldn't be on that show. Like I don't think it's too hip hop for an R&B night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But big salute to Party Next Door. Big salute to Drizzy Drake.
But he was a special guest.
Yes, it was Party and Friends, wasn't it? The name of the concert?
he said under the listing.
So people knew when they were going there that Drake was going to pop out.
They didn't know who it was.
Could have made an educated guess though, for sure.
Yeah, pretty much. But salute to all of them. Salute to the OVO man, them.
Salute.
There's an auction going on for 33% of Rocafella Records. The 33% that Dame Dash has. Let me see if I could pull up something here on the gram. So TMZ reports that Dame Dash will have his bid 33.3% interest in Rocafella sold by a U.S. Marshal at the public auction on August 29th, so end of this month. The starting bid is 1.1 million.
That's it?
Yeah, they're starting low, but who knows where it's going to end.
So they're forcing an auction because he owes money?
Yes.
And then they're going to take that money?
Yeah.
Does he get to keep the profit?
No.
I do not think so.
He's
Oh,
just
that
getting
sucks.
his name.
That guy
He's
built
getting his
that
name
company.
out of hot water right now.
Well, now with this, that's like something that's going to be up for auction.
Yeah.
Either Jay and those guys can swoop in, because in this Rocafella, in that stake in Rocafella, also in there is the Reasonable Doubt album.
Reasonable Doubt.
Okay, Jay's, his firstborn album. You know what I'm saying?
But sorry.
But if it might not be Jay who sweeps, it's an auction. Anybody can go get that.
He was just shouting out, but not to just say Drake's name, but he wanted Drake to buy it. Supposedly,
That's a good candidate. Drizzy Drake can go scoop that up. He has enough money. Dr. Drake can scoop that up. He got enough money.
Yeah, but that's probably the back end plan. Like, you make someone like Drake pick it up, own it, then after Jay comes back and buys it from him.
Possibility.
But who's to stop someone like Martin Shkreli who bought the freaking Wu-Tang album from just outbidding these guys?
All that. Right?
Yeah.
It is a Martin Shkreli type. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
type
Who
of
just
guy.
scoops in.
Rich
I got
nerd.
billions of
Or
dollars.
The guy who does the white parties.
Mark Cuban.
No.
Mark Rubin?
Mark Rubin.
Yep.
Yeah, he can go scoop that up. There's other people even in the music game that can go
So
scoop that up.
the one that be hanging out with Lil Baby.
Yeah, Mark Rubin.
Mark Rubin, right?
Yeah. He can go scoop that up easy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
He can go
saying?
scoop that up, but why would he? I think they
Just
should
to have it.
I hear you, but this is something of like, stay out of the way. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
this is a stay out of the way situation. You know what I mean? There's a certain person that's supposed to pick that up so it could come back around to Jay. Jay can never buy nothing from this guy.
It's like he through someone.
If I'm Jay,
Yeah.
I've already hit Drake from 10 years ago. Like, yo, this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna be the richest rapper in the world, and you're gonna turn around and buy this from me. You're gonna come back and we're always gonna make it look like me and you had odds and ends, and then this is where we become business partners. You know what I'm saying? You gonna own Rocafella because I think Drake would always wanted to be under Rocafella.
Well, he's a collector of things, right? Of
very
hip
much
hop
so.
memorabilia. So imagine owning a percentage of Rocafella. You could, oh my God, the bars?
Oh
The
my
bars you
God.
could stunt with?
Well, first of all, you could sell off because you're probably getting a deal if it's at an auction.
Mm-hmm.
You could sell off stuff. I wonder if it comes with any type of executive decision making. Like, are you on the board of directors now? Like, are you overseeing their productions? Like, could he use it as another label?
No,
Like,
he
it wouldn't
can
make sense. He already
relaunch it.
has
No, because he could relaunch it. Because remember, there's not
under
no rock.
OVO.
No, but it's remember, it's just only a 33.3% stake, right?
Yeah.
Jay and Biggs, they own the rest. Okay. So, and Rocafella's not in business anymore.
No,
Like,
that's
you're
what I'm
just
saying.
talking about back catalog at this point.
Yeah.
Right? So you can license that catalog for movies. You can do a bunch of different things.
They
You know
don't
what I'm
release
saying?
new music under Rocafella?
No, it's
No.
like Rock Nation,
No.
whatever, right?
But
Rocafella folded
no.
like years ago.
But what about Rockaware? Is it in there?
Well, there ain't nobody buying Rockaware now.
Oh no, but you remember when we used to wear it?
Like, I don't know if that is something that falls under the Rocafella
Yeah.
ownership. And if it is, like, what, bring back Rocafella?
Bring
Rocafella
back
clothing?
Rockaware?
Rockaware?
Yeah. You would. You would.
I don't know if that would
I would.
go over in 2024, 2025,
With
man.
new designers and everything. That
Oh,
shit fly
man.
as-
But, like, yeah, that's mainly because you have catalog and you have Reasonable Doubt. You own 33.3% of Reasonable Doubt,
Yeah.
Jay-Z's first album, while he was still selling drugs type album.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I'm feeling it.
you're going to make money in the future because people do license these songs and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But also you have bragging rights like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, it doesn't have to only be Drake because there's a lot of people with more money than Drizzy out here in this not just music game, just period. Like a sultan could sweep in and be like, I want that.
Yeah, literally. But you would fight hard for that consultant not to get it because it doesn't mean anything to him.
No, I mean a sultan, like a
sheikh, like a rich
somebody
Arab or
comes
something.
in with some oil money and says, "Let me get that."
Oh, a sultan.
I've always liked this album. Actually, it's my favorite, my son's favorite album.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to buy the
I
company.
want 33%.
Give me it.
How much for 50?
And then it'll
WTD.
never come back to Jay because it's
Never.
the highest bidder. Jay, if he's smart, send somebody in there that
That's
got
what I-
like a Billy
Mm-hmm.
that don't represent Rocafella.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the Drake angle that'd be cool
has
too,
to
right?
be him.
But send somebody in that's like some other LLC, but they got like a Billy on stash just in case
okay.
it gets hairy in there.
Like a rich friend.
Yeah, and then
I-
buy it back from him for like $1.
I just strongly believe it's going to be Drake because of all the times people have said Jay-Z doesn't like Drake.
Mm.
And you know Drake is like a slight,
Petty.
Yeah, that would be a real Toronto man thing to do. Yo, no, I own 33% of your thing.
Well, he bought Pharrell's chains. That was like
Yeah.
$1 million
and
and
melt
change.
that down.
But he never melted it.
He never
It
melted
was just a bar. It was a cool
I
bar.
wish he
Because
did.
remember, he was wearing it in the Family Matters video. or something.
I know. He's like, pump fake, Allen Iverson crossover.
I still got these.
I still got these. You ain't got these.
But yeah, 33.3% is up for auction. Maybe I don't know if we put together enough. Maybe you think that we can go pull up and I can't get across the border.
Yo, Drake, go buy that. Let's go buy that. Bring that back.
I'll just do
Bring
a
that
couple
back.
more weddings and I can do it.
Yeah. So anybody out there in the audience too, if y'all got 1.3 million, I think it is to start with.
That's the starting?
That's the starting bid.
Oh, it's going to go up, bro. It's probably going to be like 50 mil, bro.
Last thing, yes. What do y'all think it's going to end at?
50.
50? You say 50 mil? What do you say?
100.
100 mil?
How about you?
That room's going to be hot.
When is that auction? I hope
Maybe
they stream
The
it.
29th, August 29th.
For all you know, babies in the room. Cash
Oh,
money.
yeah.
Like,
Forgot
what?
about freaking
Don't play.
Baby and Slim.
Yeah,
They both
bro.
be standing there. Let me get that.
Woody.
When they get to 10 million, 11 million.
Woody.
Or they just put their little thing
Keep
up in the
putting their
air,
hand
and
up.
then the person like 10 million, 11 million.
Diddy has a representative in there.
I
Like,
was going to say, Diddy is definitely buying it. Diddy is definitely.
Diddy in there like, yeah, y'all niggas count me out. They take that. Take that.
Take that.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
20
Oh,
million,
it's going to
20
go
million,
more
take
than
that, take
50. It's definitely going to be more than 100 or like around 100.
Around
50,
that.
I
I
feel like
say
it's lowballing.
150 million before that auction's over.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to come up with 150 million to walk away with that
Oh, imagine.
percentage of Rockefeller.
Martin Shkreli.
Oh, man.
And even like 150 million, like we don't got it, but it's not a lot, fam. There's a lot of people who got 150 million.
That's
in,
a $1.50 for them.
multi-billionaire?
not even the multi-billionaires, like the multi-millionaires in rap who's made good
Yeah.
money over these like last 20 years.
Yeah.
There's guys who have that on stash. Like
Yeah.
it might be a quarter of their money, but like I got it.
Then they could double something.
Yeah, like Dr. Dre, like I mentioned earlier, he's a billionaire. He can get that.
Yeah, but he's not gonna do
Eminem
that.
could
He's
probably
not gonna
get
do
it.
that.
Eminem could afford that.
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that.
They might not do it,
Out
but
of
they could
respect?
afford it.
Respect, and it's not their place.
Yeah.
It has to be like, this is hip hop we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, nah, you can't step out of line like that, right?
It's just good to see that there's way more people in position
Yeah, to
that
be
can
able to
just
do
say,
that.
you know what? I want that are from the culture. Once upon a time, let's use you do that auction, let's say 20 years ago, there's only executives who
Oh,
are going to be able to afford that shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm
Master
saying?
P or something
Yeah.
like that.
Now mans can pull up to that auction smelling like weed, bare chains on their neck. You know what I'm saying?
And
Freaking have 800 million on the stash.
right there.
But you're going to be competing with like DSPs like friggin' Spotify, Apple Music, all and record labels too
All
who are
them
going to be
too.
like, we want this. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
Rock Nation.
they're going to send an assistant to just do this.
Rock Nation.
Well, that's Jay.
And that's the only one who could buy it back.
Right now, Rock Nation, I'm sure will probably have a rep in there, like, yo, you know,
Mhm.
25.
More than that.
Just keep putting your hand up.
They jumped up like straight, like, yo, I'm
100 mil.
200.
Right, but yo, that's the thing. Once you start getting into murky waters and it starts not being an ROI, but it's just a game piece for somebody else because they have that kind of money, then you got to back out, fam. You got to be like, yo, okay, listen, I got to stop at 150 mil because after that, it's not worth having that, you know, what, just to
Yeah.
have it? Like you're taking it out of my stash now. while this rich Sultan guy is like, 300 million. You know what I'm saying? You're not even cracking the guy's week stash, bro.
Yeah.
That's his week's freaking income.
I know.
He's like, send that.
Send that. I have it right here on the camera.
Let me get 2 of them.
Easy.
There's people with money in the world.
You don't even know about.
Yeah. It goes to some guy that he has like 5 names.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You find out he has $300 billion in the bank. You're like, oh, sorry, I'm out. I'm going home. Keep that Rocafella shit, bro.
Yeah. We'll try it again another time.
I really want to tune into this auction. I hope it's on TV or live streamed.
That's going to be hip hop history right there. Okay, that catalog, Jay-Z being known as one of the greatest rapper, if not the greatest rapper of all time, getting his first album and being an owner of it, not just, being able to have like a special copy or some shit like Martin Shkreli. He just has like a special Wu-Tang album. He doesn't own a percentage of Wu-Tang.
Gold one? What is it, like the gold one that came in like a case?
It was like some special one that even the Wu-Tang members were like, I didn't even like my bars on there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, imagine he owned Wu-Tang, like a percentage of Wu-Tang publishing and everything.
Every time you hear Wu-Tang, you're paying this guy.
Right?
Yeah.
The 36 Chambers album, like Martin Shkreli gets money off of that. That would hurt, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep your little album, bro.
Yeah.
But now owning a percentage of somebody's baby?
That's why Jigga's probably like, yo, I gotta go get that back.
Like, you can give that to Blue.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, salute to everybody who's going to be at the auction. Yeah, please televise that shit. Please. Put it on Amazon.
No, it will be on his network.
On who, Jay's?
Damon Dash's network. No, he has his own network.
I know he does, but if he's showing the auction of his shit getting sold off.
He's down bad, bro. Network, he is clearly down bad. Like, yo, you got to pay back whatever.
That's my shit. Watch.
I know.
At least I can monetize that.
They probably banned his ass from that too that day.
Right? Get his stream banned. Okay, I got one more thing here. Yeah. And I know you guys have been seeing this shit. Why are rappers chasing predators, bro?
Yo, I love it.
What is happening in the world?
It is jokes.
It's great. I think we should do it out here in Toronto.
Oh, man.
Predators.
Okay, so one, let me ask you guys, do y'all think that everything, Vitaly's definitely, Vitaly's involved with this, right? YouTuber Vitaly.
Oh, yeah.
He's been getting like The Game.
I know.
YG.
Sway Lee.
What Sway Lee little asshole do?
Do y'all think these are real?
I do.
You think they're all real?
Honestly, that's something we have to wait to ask. Like when we see YG or see The Game and we ask him if it was real, give us the real, insight. But some of them look really
El pelo, bueno. He said
like this. You gonna make somebody hold you up like this?
Oh my God, they just tased him.
I say no, all right, come
I can't put that part on YouTube.
What is this? We're cutting your hair, baby.
They're cutting the man. Okay, this is Lil Pump. They're cutting the man's hair.
It's okay. No, it's okay. Let's give him a hot chip. He wants to go home. I give him a hot chip.
Give him a hot chip.
Cómete esta mierda.
He's gonna eat it. Look, it's a hot chip.
Right?
Look at it. They're listening today.
Now isn't this kind of bordering on like assault a little bit?
That's what there's been a lot of reaction videos saying that they've been pushing the line because they're making them eat dog food, lick feet.
Yeah, instead of calling the police on them.
It is like discipline. It's like almost like you're disciplining them. But the one guy, there was a Hollywood director who got caught. And Bradley Martin was in that video, and I watched that, and I'm like, "There's no way this is scripted. Like, this is an actual
I seen
famous director
when he was sitting like at a restaurant or something,
getting pizza with some young
waiting
girl.
for a 15-year-old girl, right?
Yeah, no, that got into the news the next day. That really happened.
But then I think then it could be like some of them are like, "Yo, bro, we haven't found any predators this week. Let's just make one up."
Well, the thing is, there's popping up in such a frequency on the timeline. It's like, how many predators popped out of the blue? Like, or maybe is it because you guys are now trying to catch them that we're seeing more of?
Yes, and that's what it is. Before it's been being hidden by the government and stuff because a lot of them, they say, are behind it themselves, right? A lot of powerful people. So I can see where it's being hidden, but then it's like what they're doing is they're actually setting you up, right? So they're sending that little boy. I think didn't they have that little corn star kid on here one time that Adam 22 was with? They had him on this.
Really?
Yeah, and then
That's
they had him with
crazy.
it. They had him playing like he was 15. But that's the part where I'm like, he's not 15. But they're still like entangling you in something, like, you know what I mean? Like to say, okay, you're trying to come grab a little young gay youth and swindle him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then they catch them in like a room, and it's crazy to me. I'm just like, I don't know sometimes if it's real or not, but they're setting them up though. I know that for sure. Like they're going online and then catching them like that. They're catfishing them.
Now, let me ask you guys about the rapper aspect of it. Why are the rappers all getting involved? Sway Lee, Lil Pump, The Game, YG. There's there's maybe 3-4 other rappers that I'm forgetting right now. What is the angle of rappers getting clout from this? Is this going to help The Game sell more records? Is it going to help put Lil Pump back on the map? Like, why is Vitaly able to get all these rappers involved? Like, what is he telling them in his pitch that's going to help their career from getting in this?
Look at the name, Steak.
Okay, they get a bag. Well, Vitaly's getting a bag from Steak.
He's probably paying these guys.
He's paying them, bro.
Yes, they're getting paid.
But he's like, we're gonna go beat up on some predators tonight.
Okay,
yeah, it's
but
also
you get to be on camera
right away. If he called us right now and said, "Yo, we get to go smash out on some, we get to be vigilantes and smash out on some predators," I'm going.
Yeah, but we need the clout. We're still not there yet. So, like, you put us in something like that, great. We're gonna get way more visibility. Does The Game need that? Does Sway Lee need that?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Even more than the regular people.
And their image. I actually am like, yo, when you think about it, The Game has a daughter. He has kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In his mind, he's like, damn.
So this is the lengths that rappers are going now to get their music bubbling?
I wouldn't say
that. No.
I would say it's also just like showing that what they stand for. You know, so in this case, if you're participating in this, you're showing that you stand against philia, against certain behavior. So now all the other people are going to be like, wow, like, yo, this guy's a hero. You know?
And I'll sell more records.
He has a point, and because it's in this culture, they've been trying to say that's what we be doing. We be going for the rappers, be getting young girls, and you know what I mean, manipulating minds and shit. So you got to really take it in. Like, we got to stand up for something that we're not doing, dog. And if it takes the West Coast rappers, mostly.
It's not only West Coast.
No. I'm seeing mostly. Yeah.
I have to push back on both y'all. Pause. Okay? I just don't think rappers have that much integrity like that, man.
You see, you're part of the problem then.
Maybe I am,
You're
man.
part of the goddamn problem.
I just think rappers are more selfish than that.
No.
And they're just like, yo, I need to get some clout because I have something coming up soon.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
this is the perfect time for me to jump on. Oh, no, I don't got nothing coming up soon. I don't want to do that interview.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that Chase a Predator thing. Okay, I'll do it next month when I got my new album coming out.
No. It makes more sense just to do it. And then you just gain new fans that are watching.
New fans. And the new fans are going to translate to meet people who might go to your show.
And buy my shit.
Or people who might buy your shit. So in the end of the day, yes, you care about catching predators and stuff like that, obviously, because you have morals. But your morals are also compromised because you're doing it for the ulterior motive of selling more records or selling more product.
I think it's a win-win.
Well,
it's like you're stopping something that you see, like something that's evil, and then you're also benefiting. So it's like they wouldn't agree to participate in something that they don't believe in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's an easy cause to believe in. Obviously, I'm not going to push back on people catching predators. Obviously,
yeah.
However, they're catching them. A lot of these guys we're not seeing them get arrested
because they eat the hot chip, and they'll take the blast.
And then you let them go. Shouldn't you be getting these predators and arresting them?
No, he still called the cops on one of them.
Yes.
He still does it, bro.
But these guys are just the rappers doing it now. This has been a trend for a while on YouTube.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Gideon and different guys, they've ran up on guys. And because they ran up on them and made them more public, they were able to hide more. They didn't arrest them. It interfered with an investigation, different things like that. Yes, I want predators to get caught.
Yeah.
But I don't want them just to get caught so that they can eat hot Cheetos. I want them to get caught so they can go to jail.
And get their ass whooped.
If you eat the hot Cheetos, doesn't mean you can get away. If Akon, like the one with Akon, and even with that one, like you guys get Akon to come there and sing right before the guy gets locked up. Is that real or fake? Like
that one was fake.
right? Because like, come on, fam. The timing is beautiful. It's
not
funny.
fake. It's just weird. It's weird humor. So it's like it doesn't look as harsh as this is crazy. Yo, you do some wild shit, and this nigga comes singing his hit single right there with a boombox and shit. Bro,
simulation.
You paid for this. This is money over here.
Like, at least this guy's getting locked up in this scene
right.
here.
Locked up.
Right?
Damn right. And we crime stopping right now on this shit. You know, I'd be like, damn, this is wicked.
But is Akon doing this for more promo?
No.
Are we sure?
He's like,
because he's remember that island or that Akon city has still just a box.
Yeah.
There's no buildings built in Akon City yet. So this will help you get your streams moving and Yeah, and go sing my song to go, while the Predator's getting locked up. And then hopefully when I go back and look at my Spotify numbers, they've gone up for the day or at least for the week.
What if this is the door? What if this is the community service they have to do because they be doing wild shit?
That could be a possibility too.
Vitaly already caught them and said, yo, you guys got to come on my show before we expose you.
For free.
For free. You want to get locked up? Locked up. Yeah? All right, you come sing that song for the guy we've been investigating and we going to get
with a guy with a boombox wearing indigenous clothing.
Oh, my Lord.
Guaranteed bag.
Indigenous clothing.
Guaranteed bag.
Yeah.
Any celebrity participation, guaranteed bag, and they agree with it. But like, they're probably getting at least 50 bands, and that's like on like something like that for like 2 hours of your time. We'll give you 50 bands. Just come in our live stream. It'll be easy.
Yeah, because they make that. So, but at the end of the
Light
day,
work.
it's still a good deed. Like it's still a good deed. So I could see Akon kind of being like, cool, let's do this for free. I'll do that for free. I'll be in town this day. I'll meet you guys up. We're doing what? You're going home to your girl like, yo, we're about to catch some predators.
Go on live right now. Go on
watch
Twitch.
this. Watch how I do them up. You're talking like you're gonna body slam and then all you had to do is make him eat a hot Cheetos. You know what I'm saying? But
You
it's
got
like
way too much faith in these guys. Akon with his busy schedule and the money that these guys are trying to get. You know what it needs? You need to maybe go touch 10 million and you'll see how much your schedule cannot. I can't make shit unless there's a bag on the other side.
exactly.
10
I know what
mil,
you mean.
dog.
Like, if I'm not moving out of my house unless you have at least 25 racks for me to go sing my hit song for some folly, to get this Predator, there's no way I'm pulling up for free. You got to send me Cash App or whatever niggas is using ahead of time 25 and have the other 25 before I jump in my car service that you're sending for me. I'm not even driving myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get drunk when I'm there.
Yeah.
Not me, but if I'm one of these guys, you gotta have to pay for my alcohol, all this shit, fam.
Weed, everything.
Because like you're using these guys' likeness. We're not talking about little guys. Maybe Lil Pump, and even Lil Pump's not a little guy. Lil Pump has a major hit song that friggin' still runs to today. Akon, his song, he's famous as hell. The game is famous. Are these niggas down bad, bro?
No, bro. Well, I don't know what the game.
I was gonna say with the game, maybe
the game owes money for a lot of. He still never. His wages are getting garnished for that woman for that court case.
Yeah,
Akon never put up a thing in that Akon City yet. Okay, I don't know what YG's been doing. What YG ain't drop a hit in a minute.
He's too concerned with fashion and wearing his socks high.
Right? Maybe these niggas, Lil Pump. I'm sure the streams from Gucci Gang is probably starting to run down. They're not getting 10 stacks in the mail every month or every 6 months.
Fun fact.
Or 100 stacks or whatever. You got a fun fact?
Yeah. Lil Pump's, he went to school to be a doctor, right? He don't even need rap. Go on.
But with all the tattoos and being the likeness that he is, he's going to have to be Lil Pump pretty much for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You got the Donald Trump endorsement and all that, but what's your bank account looking like? We got to really put the pattern together of all these different people that we see catching predators. Are you guys okay? Do you need some help? Do you need to holler at maybe a friend, be like, yo, let me hold something?
Blink twice.
Sway Lee, though, I feel like Sway Lee is
good.
Sway Lee banked up. Crazy, right?
That's what I'm saying,
but
bro.
when's the last? But let's really examine it. Let's unpack it before we get off of this.
Yeah.
He has a song with French.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sure the checks that are coming in from that are still good.
To this day.
But they're not as good as when it was really on fire. Ray Schrimmer shit ain't coming in like that. Like Let's be real.
They're kind of done.
I ain't got no type isn't giving you the biggest check for royalties as was when it 2012 or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for sure.
Right? 2000. Remember, Ray Shrimmer came out like 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Sway Lee's okay, but he can be better. I'll take that check from you, Vitaly. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see Offset doing this shit, and if you do, then you're gonna have to ask some questions. What's going on with them divorce papers and like how much money you spending out, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because what are you doing on this shit, bro? Running around.
But that's what they do now, right? Like look at like Kai Cenat. He's one of the first people to get the new little Yachty and Drake song. Like you kind of got to go through the bloggers now and the live streamers to get your shit across, right?
You're right.
Which makes sense, right? But if you're trying to have an image, that's okay. Like for one, I've heard a lot of dirt about Akon. I've heard that he has more than one wife. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's not dirt if you're African.
No, it's not. He's
not admitted
dirt,
that, I think.
But he's admitted that. But I'm saying, so now just to do these little extra community service steps, I don't think you have to be down and out. I don't think you have to be down and out to do this.
We assume, and listen, you might be right.
I'm right.
I want all these guys to have bare money in their bank accounts. But a lot of times when we see these guys on the screen and stuff like that, we assume that their bank accounts are always up.
No.
They always look clean. Money's like they always got the nicest jewelry and shit like that. Akon's already been called out for wearing fake shit on the Drink Champs interview.
For sure.
So why are you wearing fake shit if your money's up like that? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes mans have money, but they have a lot of expenses too over the years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have this lifestyle that they've kept up, but their streams are not coming in the same amount as a Drizzy or anybody who's like current right now.
These guys are on their phone. Like, give me a J song. This is agent.
Yeah, like fam, like
Wow,
there's people who are current right now who's hot. Doja Cat, like, you know what I'm saying? Like her royalty checks are like smacking every time they come into the her transfer. She's like, woo. But maybe 10 years from now, if she's not, she'll probably be still nice. But we're talking about people who are 20 years in the game, bro. The game, Akon, these niggas is old heads, bro.
Yeah.
They might need the bag, fam. 50 grand shouldn't be enough to get you out of your house, even if you're really up.
Well, he probably gives them a cut of like the monetization of.
Yeah, you better, because like if I'm really if I have that much respect for myself as an artist, you shouldn't be able to get me out of my house to do this.
But yo, you have to understand, Stake is funding this.
Yes,
so
bro.
Stake has a virtually unlimited pool of money. They can
That's
give,
why I said,
they
look
can
at the
give you
name.
gambling credits.
That's
like here's 100 million
Yeah,
for you know.
dog.
I'm pretty sure they've done that with Drake. To like,
Yeah.
that's I don't think he's
But
betting
you
his
ain't
own
gonna
money.
see-
He's using Stake.
You're not going to see ever in life Drizzy getting on some stupid shit like this, chasing predators.
He can't. His brand it's different.
But
Well,
Akon,
what's so different?
He's still current. I feel like these guys are. I mean, Sway Lee is current.
this
though.
this goes to my point. No, he's not.
No,
Sway Lee?
Fam, when's the last time you even thought about bringing up Sway Lee?
Sway Lee
Right now.
he performs in Toronto
Yeah.
like often. He has
Bro,
that
these
song with
guys have-
Post Malone for the Spider-Man movie.
Where is he performing in Toronto?
You'd be
Cabana.
surprised, but yeah.
It's usually Cabana. It's usually a club. It's not like ACC or Scotiabank.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
If it was Ray Shrimmer time,
No, that's Ticketmaster.
That was
compared
arenas,
to-
eh?
Yeah.
Ray Shrimmer times when I ain't got no type was out.
Yeah, that's
ooh, those guys
Ticketmaster tickets.
had the world on fire. When he had the song with French, and that song was hot,
Unforgettable.
unforgettable.
Yeah.
He had the world in the palm of his hands. There was not a hook that Sway Lee couldn't do that wouldn't go platinum. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yeah.
But that technically is like 10 years ago now.
Sicko Mode. He had Sicko Mode.
Was he really a big part of Sicko Mode?
Financially, he's on it. You know.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm not saying that he's down, but I'm just saying it might be, it might
Nah,
take that check.
I think he'll take any check, but like, I think these guys are good. They're just doing something for the community.
Hopefully. But yo, the younger generation, bro, like when they hear the game and Akon, they're like, okay, those guys are old. But Sway Lee is still a little
He's on the
current.
borderline, yeah.
Yeah.
I can
He's
see
young.
if you're like when Charleston White was on this,
Mhm.
right? I can see him like being like, yeah, I want my bag.
You know who you can't get on this? Lil Uzi Vert. I'm too hot. I'm too current. My bags are coming in too nice. I ain't got time. There's no money you can give me to go catch no predators right now.
I don't want to talk about that demon, bro.
No, but like
that guy's an actual like Luciferian guy.
But he's
I
a
watched
perfect
too many
example
videos
of like somebody who's got money, who's current. The kids like him. If he's gonna do something with the streamer, he's gonna go on Kai Cenat and go sit with Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
But you ain't gonna get me to go running around, go in some guy's dirty house, go catch up in the hallway, and we go scream at the fam. I'm famous. I'm like rap royalty. What are you asking me to do? You know what I'm saying? So that when niggas is able to ask you to do that, that means maybe you ain't as hot as you used to be.
Yeah.
You feel me?
It's like that's even a possibility.
Yes.
Then you're already down.
Or your agent's like, yo, getting you on that show because you ain't bringing in no money.
Exactly. Like you can't ask Doja Cat to go catch a predator. You'd be like, what do you... If her agent even brings that to her, like, yo, you want to go on Vitaly's show? She'll be like, what?
You're fired.
No, guys, we're no. You know what this is? This is 2024. What was his name again? Ashton Kutcher's
Punked.
But they flipped it on us.
It's
like
a form
we're getting
of it.
punked?
It's a form.
It's a form
they're
of
punking
punk.
the guy. They're catching the guy. They're punking him.
They're using celebrities.
They're using celebrities, but this time it's not against the celebrities. It's the celebrities teaming up to get the.
It's like a bargain basement punk. Because remember, Punked had the most current people of the time on the show.
Yeah.
Like Justin
live.
Timberlake was there. Drake was
when the
there.
earthquake.
Yeah, like
Shaq.
Like you can get like high profile in the moment.
A-list.
What does it cost to get you in there? Fly him out, whatever.
Yeah.
Like Vitaly, like it's the same form of thing that they're doing using celebrities, but what might I say C tier celebrities at this point?
C class? Like
These
B
guys
class?
are getting into the B minus.
minus B, C.
You know what I'm saying? Like these not A-list celebrities
Akon's
here.
not. You don't think Akon's B-list?
Akon is not. He's definitely not A-list.
No, he's B-list.
He's a B-list now.
Right? So let's keep our eyes on this Catch a Predator thing and see who they get next.
Yeah.
If they can get somebody who's like, if they can get Playboy Cardi in there, I'm like, okay, something's happening. Something really strange is happening. Because now when I really take it in, there's nothing strange happening. These niggas are just down bad. You know what I'm saying? At first, I'm like, why are these rappers all trying to catch predators?
I'm here.
Oh, you're broke.
I'm here thinking they're doing a good deed for the community.
Oh, they're broke.
Bro said Akon volunteered to do this. Akon flew in. He's like, no, I'll do it for free.
I'm doing this for free.
Way.
No
Listen,
way.
fam, like he's looking at the bills that come in and he's like, ugh.
You guys got a bag?
Yeah.
It's a what? An actor acting as a PDF file? All right, up there.
Yeah.
I hope it's not scripted.
Oh, man, if this is scripted, that's the part I want to really know if it's scripted.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not worried about the...
Comment down below if you think
Yeah,
it's
like
scripted.
you know what I mean? Like, I could, we could watch the paper. You know what I mean? We could pocket watch.
Well,
but I want to know if it's really like, yo, are you guys really setting this up, or is it real? Like, remember how like cops used to look? Like, you'd wonder sometimes, like, dog, are they really just rolling around the streets catching these people in Indianapolis, some like random place? Like, you know
that's
what
the
I'm saying?
genesis of all this shit, man.
Right? We had reality TV before reality TV was really a big thing.
That was one of the first reality TV shows, right?
Yeah, cops and shit. So that one was like, yo, I used to think it was like actors. But
No,
they
it was
say
real shit.
this is real. This is not actors. Da, 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 da.
Yeah.
And
They,
then over
they
the
put the
time-
disclaimer in the front of the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, listen, salute to Vitaly. He's out there, doing the Lord's work, I guess.
Oh my God, the people's work. He's a big vigilante.
Let's get out of here, though, man. We've got a nice 2-hour pod here for the day.
We did.
We love hip hop.